Welcome. Hello there.
Hi.
Wake up, open your eyes, get the crusties out. It's time for your favorite episode of a podcast that you've seen once a week. Yeah, romantically. It's Beauty and the Beards. My name is Al. I'm going to be your wonderful host as I, do my daily dues and get the juice in the vape.
Juice.
I have friends with me. I have Kiana.
Hi.
I have Brittany. And we're Beauty and the Beards.
We are.
While you're here, like, comment, subscribe down below. Go to the description. Hit all those links. Make sure that you're doing all the link stuff, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. Join the Discord. We would love to have you there. We miss you guys. We want to talk to you whenever we're not recording or not live doing stuff. So please jump into the Discord and shoot the shit with us. We'd love that. And then once you get done doing that stuff in the description down below, head on over to Pokeshop Collectibles. Go ahead and pick yourself up a booster box or bundle of packs or a new playmat or card sleeves or whatever might tickle your fancy. And make sure that you use Beards5, all capital letters, at checkout to get a nice little discount on all that stuff that you want to put in your cart. And if you are a little vapor like we are, if you have little vape devices or want to start vaping and are above the age of 21, hey, then head on over to Soy City Babe, get yourself a bottle of juice, get yourself a disposable, get yourself a new coil. They're definitely going to be there to hook you up and help you out. They help us out a whole hell of a lot,
yes,
and
sir.
we love and appreciate everything that they do.
Keep an eye out on their Facebook page. They do announce quite a few sales. They had 10% off
giveaways,
like geek bars. They do giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
Check out their socials.
Oh yeah. Make sure to follow both of those places on their socials because Pokeshop Collectibles also does like themed game nights, whether it's like Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic and stuff like that. Outside of just selling cards.
If you follow the Facebook page, you'll see us share some of the stuff on there too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Keep us all in that little social loop of yours. We want to be friends with you.
We want you to be a part of all the cool stuff that's going on around you. So make sure that you follow all the socials for everybody and stay tuned for everything else that's coming in the near future. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the stuff that we normally do, which is me asking you how you guys feel. How you feeling, Kiana? How you doing this week?
Good. I've been busy. It's the last week of the shutdown, and then it's 4th of July weekends.
Yeah.
I had fireworks Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and thankfully not today.
Let's say, thank God everybody has their digits still. Some people,
I
some
didn't
people
light
don't.
any. I just watched. I did have some get shot at us on accident yesterday, though. The mortar tipped over, and they were flying.
Ooh.
Yeah, that happened here.
It's good shit.
That's always a fun time. We had that happen one time on my buddy Caleb's house. He had we were just blowing up fireworks in the fucking mortar. We didn't have a spot to really secure them, but like my buddy Logan, rest in peace. We didn't lose him because of a firework, but he was he was a Navy SEAL.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He put one of those, what are they called, cakes? Mm-hmm. And he put one of those in a little hole in the ground.
Oh, no.
And it shot out a couple perfectly fine. And then it got to one and it just plopped out and flipped on the ground. And it was like Russian roulette. You had no idea where it was landing. And then next thing you know, it shot underneath my car because we were all parked in the yard. Yeah. Scared the piss out of me because I thought my Bonneville that I just got that year was about to blow the fuck up in front of me.
Bonneville.
Well, and you could tell that they were trying, because it was kids really that was lighting. The parents were like, all right, go out there and go light it or whatever. And so you could tell that there was like a parent, because it was like way out. It was dark. You couldn't see anybody except for the fireworks going off. And you could see where they were like kicking it, because once it would shoot out towards us, then it would shoot the different direction on the ground. And they were trying to move it, and it would just shoot everywhere.
Ooh.
It was great. It was a fun time.
Not a fan of that. Not good with
I
the scary
remember
fireworks.
traumatizing a child with that happening at our house.
I almost launched one of those bottle rockets.
Just gotta get the Roman candle fights
The
going
fact
again.
that your mom still shares the video of all of us doing that is insane.
She has it still. She loves it.
There you
That's
go.
what happens when you're an adult and you have money.
Psychopaths.
You use fucking Roman candles to have a war like Harry Potter in the fucking dream middle of the road.
Student fly.
Expelliarmus.
Expecto Patronum.
I know, I was out there yelling shit, so
you
it's
were
fine.
yelling all kinds of shit.
Brittany, how are you doing this week? How are you feeling?
I have not slept.
Brittany's
Bro.
easy.
I have not slept in a couple days very
Tell me
well.
about it.
The poppers don't handle fireworks well, but
No.
Yeah.
No.
The puppers don't handle life well, let alone add on fireworks.
no, they don't like to be alone. They don't like sounds. They don't like
they ain't rocking with it.
But I have a large energy drink, so I think I'm gonna be okay.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I got my coffee that I've been slowly sipping through. I'm just trying to wake up. My sleep schedule has been absolute.
Yeah, how are you, Al?
Yeah.
My sleep schedule is beating the shit out of me, man.
This may debut for you at like 4 or 5 o'clock on a Wednesday. This is
Bright and early
bright and
Sunday,
early
Monday.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So we CP.
What time is it right now? 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we're still recording at the same time that CMT is playing those classic country hits. You know, it's great. It's great. You can listen to Darius Rucker and us at the same time. Tell us how close we sound alike.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah, Hootie and that guy, Tim McGraw. That's one, right?
Tim McGraw. Yeah, he is one.
I know people. Yeah, I know people. People exist.
They do.
They
do indeed.
They exist. They are around. We've had some cool stuff get announced this week, specifically on the anime side. We've had some fun stuff getting announced. We had some small stuff getting announced for video games, or potentially getting announced for video games that I know Brittany's a little excited about if it does come to fruition. Which there's a good chance. There's genuinely a really good chance, because, I mean, you know, Nintendo likes to pull random shit out of their ass whenever they're backed against a wall and have nothing else to produce, and they've been kind of just deadlocked with the Switch 2 with just Mario Kart for a little bit now.
I am buying it, and I do not care.
Yeah, so Brittany, let's just go ahead and talk about that. What was the announcement that you saw?
It was a little teaser. Actually, let me find it
She's
real
so
quick,
fucking
because I
geeked
saw
for
the
this.
potential for another Animal Crossing game, and I lost everything else in that post because
If you need to know anything about Brittany, is that she loves life simulation games that are super adorable and cutesy.
I'm a cozy game.
Yeah.
We've been over this. I'm a cozy gamer. I like my cozy games.
That's why we play
Proceeds
House
to go
Flipper.
play Fortnite.
House Flip. Listen.
Shut up. I gotta have a spicy side. It was
Spicy
Metroid
side.
Prime 4 Beyond.
Yep, which I could not be any harder for that game. That is something that we have waited on since like GameCube/Wii.
Animal Crossing Hometown and Super Mario Odyssey 2.
Yeah, that was kind of that was kind of a given. I kind of figured Mario Odyssey 2 was gonna come because Mario Odyssey was a hit for the Switch. It was very good. And the same thing with Animal Crossing. Like, it's new hardware, so
That's been my shit since the Nintendo DS.
Oh yeah.
That's been my shit my whole life. So, and by the looks of what it is, it looks like they're gonna mix a little bit of that, like the OG Animal Crossing, in with the island vibes that they had for this last one.
Okay.
So.
Oh
it's
yeah,
got some
she's
potential.
excited. She's
Yeah,
excited.
I'm excited.
Some potential.
It has the ability to be good, and it's Nintendo. And when it comes to their main stage games, they like to, you know, put their whole fucking leg in the pot and get it stirred. So I mean, we'll see how it goes. I hope that it's good for y'all. I'm not an Animal Crossing person. I don't have the attention span or the patience.
I have not played it yet, though.
Like, it's cute. I definitely get the appeal itself. I definitely understand the appeal. I understand why people like it, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's the same thing with like Harvest Moon back in the day. Like, people were really big on Harvest Moon, which is kind of like
I love Harvest Moon.
You know, like the farm sim type deal, and the whole goal is to get a wife, I'm guessing, from my understanding. Never my cup of tea.
All I know is I like Cult of the Lamb, and that's kind of a cozy game a little.
Oh, I know that game. Now, I was about to say, I had to think about that. I'm like,
I love that game.
I'm about to say, other than Metroid Prime, there really isn't a whole lot that Nintendo's really got on their radar that I'm like really clamoring to, like, I really want to play that shit other than Metroid Prime, because I've just been waiting for that for so fucking long. And they announced it like
I'm
6
so
years
geeked
ago
for Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Donkey Kong does look good. They keep showing more gameplay of that, and that does look fun.
I used to love playing those on the fucking Nintendo 64 and the GameCube and shit. Those were one of my favorites.
If you're my husband and you're watching this,
Scott,
I'm getting a Switch. Getting that Switch too. That's gonna happen. I don't care how much it is.
Just for Animal Crossing.
Among other things. Mostly Animal Crossing.
among other things.
Just remember, if those analog sticks get stick drift, don't send it off to somebody to get fixed, because they'll break your console.
The Pokemon games were not made to run right on a normal Switch. Scarlet and Violet sucked. And the gameplay is so much better on the Switch too.
I've heard my buddy Quan said the same thing because he's been playing Scarlet on his Switch too.
I gave up. I haven't even beat all the gym leaders because I got so sick of playing it on the original Switch that the frame rate was never good. And this was long before they announced the Switch 2.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like, ever since the game came out, the graphics have just been not great. It's slow to load in the open world map it's supposed to have, and it's an expansive open world map.
It is a big one for Pokemon especially.
It has the potential to be an incredible game, but it's not.
Yeah, that was the problem with the Switch is they had big dreams for a console that could only go so far. Like,
Yeah.
they had a
That would
lot of
get
expectations.
Toasty.
Yeah.
Oh, the Switch would run so hot. Even trying to play Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So, I need it. I need it.
So, I mean, hell, potential Switch 2 on the way for Brittany. I mean, hey, she's already locked in for it. So, Kiana.
Me.
There was a trailer
no.
that came out recently for a game, and I went, "Oh my goodness, Kiana will be happy." They're making a new vampire type of game. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't seen a trailer on this yet.
What?
So they are announcing. They did announce it at like a recent Game Award show, or I think it was one of the Xbox or PlayStation conferences. But I'm.
Are you talking about the blood of the Dawnwalker?
Yes.
I did see that.
No, I did see that.
Kiana lives under a rock until she vaguely remembers she saw something she scrolled past when she was obliterated.
Right.
I saw the trailer for it and I thought it was fucking dope. Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
I see. Like I saw that, and I'm literally. Well, I'm in a party chat with the guys, and we're just kind of shooting the shit while they're announcing all this fuckery.
I
And
saw
then I
that.
saw that, and I was like, "Ooh, Kiana will be happy."
Yeah, it's an RPG game. I'm so excited.
It sounds good.
Who's producing it again?
It looks scary. Not scary, but it looks good.
It does look good. It does. It does. I'm trying to think of who produces it so that I can remember. That didn't do what I wanted it to do.
I'm unfortunately too much of a cozy gamer to play these, so I'm just gonna have to watch one of you guys play it
Yeah.
because that's how I enjoy
it'll be
RPGs.
her.
Other people
Well,
playing.
there's also that Bloody Hell Hotel that's going to be
That's
coming out
right.
on Steam where you're like a vampire and you can build your hotel. That's I don't know if you've seen that, Brittany. It's you can like eat people but like
Hotel Transylvania.
no.
Oh.
Well, kind of, but yeah, it's a game. But it's like you eat people and keep your hotel clean and clean rooms and stuff and yeah,
Okay.
okay.
that one's coming out too.
Yeah,
You-
this
But I
one.
did see that Blood of the Dawnwalker.
Yeah,
one,
this
yes.
one's produced by Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco had like a recent conference where they were supposed to be showing off a lot of cool stuff, and that was one of them. So I saw that, and I knew that you would be pretty damn excited.
Yes,
Um,
actually, yes, I am.
And it's like, you know, we get another vampire that is,
You know
and
how
I love.
talk shit about the vampire games that are out.
I love that, like, so like Blade exists. Everybody's seen Blade, right? We've all
Yes.
watched Blade at least once in our life. You've seen Blade with Wesley Snipes? Yes. Okay,
I was
cool.
like, please say yes.
I was like, if you haven't, then we're.
I thought
we're-
about saying no just to see the reaction.
Yeah, you pissed me off.
Fuck
Yeah,
that
it
kid's
pissed
birthday
me
party.
off.
I love my niece, but we're watching Blade today.
I'm about to say that is a must
That's gonna be
watch
on
if
in
you
the
haven't.
background.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Blade, highly recommend that movie. It's such a good action movie, and it aged like fine wine. The first one, at least, it's really good.
The beginning is my
Yeah,
favorite.
the Blood Rave, it's great. It's fantastic. But I find it so fucking hilarious that we can no longer use the term Daywalker because of Blade, and so now we have to keep changing it up to something
Yeah.
else. Because this one is about a vampire who can actually go out in sunlight and stuff like that, and then at nighttime his vampire powers amplified, and you can go do vampire stuff at night. And they're like, the Dawnwalker, and I'm like, Daywalker.
You spelled day wrong,
Yeah, you said
loser.
day wrong, idiot.
You were so close. The W's right
Yeah,
there.
you fucked it. You biffed it. You need to switch it up.
It does look really good. I'm
It does.
excited about it because it looks the graphics on it look really nice too.
Yeah. Kind of staying on that same premise though, was there any games that people have recommended to you or that you have tried that you were just like, I can't fucking get into this shit, man? Like, I can't get into this shit at all. This is not my cup of tea.
I don't do sports games.
Mine's a hot take.
Okay.
Oh?
Minecraft.
Really?
But you want to love it.
But like modded versions though, like you get through modded versions though, like the Pokemon stuff.
I never played it.
I did until like
that's wild.
All I did was run around and like I would literally just catch Pokemon, and at that point I'm just playing Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
So like the premise of Minecraft and then a sandbox game itself, I'm just not good at. As much as I want to love The Sims, I can't put 800 hours into it like Becca has.
I
can't do sandbox games.
I love Sims.
And I want
can't do
to.
The Sims.
I love the idea of them, but then I go to build a house and I fuck something up, and then I'm trying to fix it and I get mad and I throw the whole thing away.
Yeah, I can't.
I'll use it in the aspect of like modding the life of my Sims, but I can't build things. I'm not a builder.
I'm
a gatherer.
I love the building.
Which is also my premise in survival games that I play with other people.
You said you're a what?
Gather.
Oh.
I'm a gatherer.
Just goes out, collects shit, brings back like, look guys, I got apples.
That's what they...
Everybody's all beat up and she's like, I have fruit.
We played Valheim. Like, we beat the game until they put some updates out. But, like, before they put it out, when the game had just come out, we played it, we beat it. Brittany, go kill deer. We need meat. Hey, Brittany, we need this. Go get...
Right.
I'm on my way.
Officer Doofy reported for duty, sir.
Give me a bow and arrow. I'll shoot from the back. I'm not a combat person.
What do you play in Baldur's Gate?
Here's the thing about Baldur's
wow.
Gate.
That's apparently a hot take for...
I have not come out of Act 1 because I accidentally killed Karlach.
Oh.
I deleted my save and never went back because I cried.
You know what you do? You do saves every time you have a fighter right before. Then if something like that happens,
I did, but I hadn't saved since before the last fight.
Literally killed the best wife in the first act. So
I would have had to go through and do the goblin camp all over again. So
yeah, Karlach is best woman, by the way.
You run of Baldur's Gate,
whenever you want.
I have it downloaded.
Yeah, I play it on PC, so I have my own copy. So
there you go.
Yeah, I cried.
We can stream together.
I cried so bad, and I also couldn't get the owl bear, so I was like, I'm just gonna do a new save. I'm just gonna start all over again. I never did.
Yeah.
We'll start new, and we'll get everything for us.
We'll
keep the owl bear. We won't kill her.
My first run with my friends on that shit. They literally tricked me and then made me feel like the biggest piece of shit on the planet. Because they were like, all right, cool. There's this like dead dwarf in the middle of the road, or this dwarf that's dying, and the two friends are in the road. They're like, oh my god, we're losing him. He's dying. He was hurt by this fucking owl bear. And so like, I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. We're gonna go get this owl bear. And then my guys were like, alright, we can do that. Are you sure you want to do it? And I'm like, yeah, fuck them. That thing took out the little homie. Like, yeah, we're gonna get this owl bear. Bro, we went in and beat the shit out of that fucking owl bear, and then the little owl bear cub walked out, and I went, no, guys, no. No, don't tell me I killed its mother. And they were like, yeah, you did that. That was all you, bud. And I was like, no, you guys co-sign. You can't do that. You can't put all the blame on me. And they were like, no, you wanted to. And I'm like, fuck that. The game honeypotted me. They wanted me to go kill that thing and feel this way.
It's a game of choice. That's why you have...
Yeah, but then if you're smart
you've
later,
got
you
Dark
can have
Earth runs, and that's 100% a game of your own design. So
shit up. I'm excited.
Only thing in Act 1 that damn near brought me to tears, because I felt like the biggest piece of shit on the planet right after it happened. I instantly felt like a big piece of shit. Haven't gone back to that run. Haven't gone back.
That's fair.
It hurts.
Understandable.
It'd be like that.
Kiana, what's your game of choice that you can't fuck with?
Anything sports. Unless it's like Need for Speed. I do like Need for Speed games, but I don't do like FIFA. I don't do football. I don't do any of those.
The show looks great.
Fucking don't
but I
like
can't do it.
them.
Man, fuck the show this year, man. I love the game. I love MLB The Show. I will always be a supporter because I love baseball. That game this year has turned into 2K and Madden. It's just nothing but microtransactions out the pussy. And like the single player mode just it feels cool for the first like 15 to 20 minutes, but then it goes right back to being what it's been for like the last like 3 years.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I really haven't tried playing any new games. It's just not like it's not anything that I feel like I even want to try. Like I just don't really care for them. But I have so many other games. Like I've got cozy games. I've got fucking Call of Duty, Helldivers, Fortnite, Monster Hunter. Like I've Phasmophobia. I play every game under the sun. I just don't do sports games. I just don't like them.
What Call of Duty did you like the least? Out of all of the Call of Duties, which one do you like the least?
Advanced Warfare.
Okay.
Don't ask her.
Advanced Warfare,
I don't know if she really knew or not, because you don't play them very often,
I played them. Well, it was the only game I had growing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have really any of my own games. It was all my brother.
Yeah, I was going to say your brother. Yep.
I mean, I had Sims, but that was if I had my chance to get on the PlayStation by myself. I would get on there and play with him.
I guess I forgot about your brother, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't play too much else besides.
Advanced Warfare was not my favorite.
Because you think I would be better at shooter games. I'm not. I'm bad. I die a lot.
I've got moments where I'm good and I'll end up in top and I'll have like 30 something kills, and then the next game I'll be at the very bottom. It just depends on what lobbies you get thrown into.
I can be first and last in the same session. So.
Understandably, and if you're not first, you are last.
Yeah, I don't like Advanced Warfare. I used to play Black Ops 3 a lot. That one was a really good one I played, but I'm just not. I just can't believe they're coming out with the 7 already. This shit's wild already.
Yeah, Call of Duty, you gotta slow the fuck down, dude.
Usually they don't come out this fast.
Like, first of all, those are very good answers.
Like, I guess it's exciting. You know, it's cool that it's coming out, but like, why?
Back to back Black Ops. It's back to back Black Ops.
You know how long it took before I bought the 6? A long time.
But I got into an argument with somebody the other day because they were trying to say one of the Call of Duties was the best one, and I literally could not fathom somebody just vomiting that bullshit out of their fucking mouth. Couldn't fucking believe it because it didn't make any fucking sense to me. They were really trying to stand up for Call of Duty Ghosts. I think that was the one.
I even played that one.
That was the one where the honey badger was introduced for the first time. I think I know which one you're
talking about, but I don't think I even played that. But it came out
around the same time that Battlefield 4 was coming out, and that was like the big battle that year when the games were releasing was like Battlefield 4 or Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts is innovating how they make their game and how pretty it can look, and Battlefield 4 is really playing up on their building destruction and environmental damage and all this other shit, and it's getting bigger and more expensive. And so people were having like a big battle of which one was going to be better. And I'm going to be so real. I'm going to be 110% for real. And y'all can comment on this shit and do whatever the fuck you want and bitch at me for saying this. Call of Duty Ghosts ate a fat dick.
It's so funny that you say that because so whenever you search it, you know, it's got the people also ask, why did Call of Duty Ghosts fail?
Yeah, because it was fucking terrible.
Why is Call of Duty Ghosts so hated?
Yeah, because it's
why
fucking
was
trash.
Call of Duty Ghosts 2 canceled?
Yeah, because it fucking sucked.
Everything is bad about it. Everyone just asking why it sucks ass.
It played like shit. Your best kill streak came at like 4 to 5 kills, and it was a little dog that ran around with you.
Fast and
the guns were fucking atrocious.
I never played that, but I also never played Battlefield either.
It was bad. Battlefield, though.
Call of Duty was definitely my go-to like shooter game for sure.
Battlefield in its earlier days, just like Call of Duty, generational run. Like Battlefield Bad Company, for the OGs that know Bad Company, that shit was such a good fucking time to play, and it felt so good. It was still big, but it wasn't like as big and expansive. She's like really digging deep for some here.
Something clicked in her head. She was like, hold on, I got a minute.
She's really digging deep into the canals of that brain there and trying to find that shit. Just to look it up.
Canyon in there.
It's a deep ass filing cabinet.
There's lots of nooks and crannies to get lost in. I played Modern Warfare the most.
With the original one?
That was a good one, yeah.
Call of Duty 4?
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of the best ones. My favorite has always been and will be Modern Warfare 2.
I played 3 for a long time,
Well,
but that's because I had that. I think that one was free with PlayStation Plus. So I played that one a long time before I game shared with Aaron to get the Call of Duty 6.
The military.
Oh, you're talking about new Modern Warfare.
Yes.
The military group in Modern Warfare, like the plot of it, was allegedly. Now I don't know how much merit this actually had, but it was somebody I know who has unfortunately passed on. He was in that specific task force that it was kind of loosely based around.
Oh, okay,
that's
okay.
sick.
And the character looks like him. It was Soap McTavish. He has a Scottish accent.
Yeah,
he has a
Soap.
Scottish accent, but like
Shout out to Soap.
to
Honestly,
see that picture, it breaks my heart.
on another sad note, I'm pretty sure that Soap's character got taken out in the last game.
It did.
Yeah.
I think it did.
And that's another thing that I want to say about Call of Duty. Their story is getting shittier and shittier every year.
I don't even remember the last time I played campaign mode on any Call of Duty ever.
only
Mine was
played
Black Ops
Literally
3.
ever.
Unless I was at somebody else's house, I
I
only
think
ever
I
played the story
tried
mode.
with Call of Duty 3 and I probably gave up because I don't know why. And it's not even for the fact that I don't like story-based modes or like role play or any of that, because I do. I love them. I just never did it for Call of Duty. I was always for multiplayer.
The original Modern Warfares had the best story. That was it by far. The original Modern Warfares had the best story as to where, like, when it came to the later half of Call of Duty, Black Ops really kind of took the reins with, like, their gameplay. And, like, or at least their multiplayer gameplay. Because, like, MW2's multiplayer, godified. It was the introduction of the intervention and akimbo weapons and shit like that, as opposed to just having dual-wielded pistols. You could do dual-wielded everything.
In my head, the Black Ops 3 maps, and I fucking love whenever I loved it.
I always have Black Ops 2 lobby music playing in my head at all times. At all times. The Black Ops 2 multiplayer lobby music had no right to be as good as it fucking was.
Can't get that dumb ass fucking Black Ops 6 song out of my damn head. It's always just playing in the background. I wish you had an option to change it. Like Fortnite, you can change what you hear in the background.
Yeah, I know. I just changed my background song to Freebird.
Oh God, Jesus! Of course you did.
I have nothing in there.
You don't have any of them?
No, I have them. I have it turned off.
Oh yeah, I'm a lobby music
because
off.
I
the
need
one
it.
I have in the background, I turn up because I love it.
The lobby music is off because going from lobby to game where there's a million emotes around me is so overstimulating and it pisses me off.
I know
There is a
sometimes
setting
when
for
they don't
just lobby
stop with the
music now,
emotes,
though.
I'm like, turn that shit the fuck off.
Yeah, so I don't. And when I play with my jackass friends that isn't you,
I was like, damn, we were just playing yesterday.
If you would like to stop before let me finish my sentence before you get pissed off.
Oh, I'm going to assume. It's directed
your
at
legs
me.
must be very jacked with how quickly you jump to conclusions.
He started talking first.
Yeah, bro.
They'll just spam emotes in the lobby.
Yeah, bro.
That's why whenever you see us join in, where everyone, and I take off running, it's because I run away to stop hearing everyone's emotes and I can go do campfires and burn marshmallows by myself.
Amen.
Yeah, the jam sessions that people start piss me off, and Anthony does it the worst.
That's why I run away.
I love the jam
When
sessions.
Erin comes in, she's
no
like,
good music
Kiana,
for
where
it.
are you? And I'm up in a tree somewhere by myself.
I love
That's
the jam
why.
sessions because I always add absolutely nothing to the jam session other than shitty music. Just like when we were doing it the other night. It was all of us. We were all plus
it was all
Erin.
four of us.
It was
And
stupid.
we're in the lobby, and she's like, I started it and like started with just like all of the instruments and everything happening.
I always throw some fuck ass shit in
And
there.
then she came in and played like an actual song, and I was like, oh, I don't have any actual music. I just have the generic music they've been feeding me for like the last 3 or 4 years. And
Did you throw like Christmas in somewhere?
I clicked in through Christmas in at some point, and all you hear is just the jingle bells go off to some fucking pop song, and I'm like, oh shit, Christmas edit. And then it cut and put us in the van, and I was like, dude, this is so bad. This is atrocious. This is terrible.
I love and hate that game. So
Oh yeah, it's a very love-hate relationship type of
I
thing.
played yesterday by myself for a little bit, got into a tycoon, and I was doing one of those parkour things, fell, and immediately turned the whole PlayStation off.
Oh man.
I need to play more of the tycoons. I always get into the ones where you have to go through and just build a bunch of things, and the XP goes crazy. Those are my favorites because I can just mindlessly play them.
That's why I do the tycoons.
I be doing the
Until I got
just
pissed
the
off by myself.
XP stages, those hidden XP stages. They give you like over 500k XP.
Yo,
or
one of
Some of
those
the
right
tycoons
now.
that you play though, because I've played, not even gonna front, probably damn near every tycoon that's on Fortnite right now. But man, some of them give you XP out the ass.
Yeah, it's like every
Even
30
when you
seconds.
hit the hit boxes and you use like guns to shoot them, like it gives you XP every time you hit
You'll
that
get
bitch. You'll
like
sit
XP
there and
for
get
doing
like
that,
50,000.
and then like every 30 seconds, it's like 219
Yeah.
XP, 219
Yeah.
XP, and I'm like, rack it up, let's go.
Right.
Unlock all my shit in
Yeah, I'm
battle
trying
pass.
to
I
get this
need
battle pass
more.
the girl pop way because I can't fight.
Yeah. I get that. I get
And then
that.
I
I
can
get
do a
that.
lobby and I look like a sweat and I actually suck.
It be like that, fam. It be like that.
We're not
That's
very
the
good
video
at it.
game
It
life.
happens.
That's the video game life. To answer my own question that I offered about 15 to 20 minutes ago, I don't even know how long it's
Sorry.
been. No, you're good because I just remembered that we were. I did issue that question, and we just
rabbit-holed.
kind of dug that
it'd be
one
like
deep.
that. That's okay though.
A game that I just couldn't really get
That's
into, no
what
matter
we're
how
talking
hard I
about.
tried. I have really struggled. Like, specifically with RPGs, I am just so bad.
I love RPGs.
Like, it's mostly with RPGs that just have a lot of shit to do in them. So, like, something like, for example, something like God of War is perfectly
I figured
fine
that's
for
where
me.
you were. Oh,
It's perfectly fine for me.
That's one of my favorite
because
games.
it's more, it's especially the new God of Wars, they're still pretty
So-
linear.
okay.
Like,
So
they're
it's
not
just
like,
a direct pass.
right,
so
like,
then, like games like The Witcher, you can't.
oh, fuck The Witcher.
Oh, okay.
Hell no, I'm not
I
playing
love
that
the
shit.
fucking Witcher, dude.
I'm not playing that shit. I will
So much, I love
will
them.
go to YouTube and watch a plot synopsis and breakdown of like that game as a
The
retrospect before
Butterfly
I play
effect
it.
on that fucking game is wild.
Yeah, like it's just because I tried playing The Witcher. There's
It's
just
so
so
good.
much.
It's so
There's
good.
so much to do.
It's so good.
And my ADHD brain can't handle having that many side things that I can just fucking run off and do because I just become a kid lost in a fucking forest. I don't know where I'm going now. It's the same problem that I have with Red Dead Redemption 2 and why I can never fucking complete that game. I beat the first one back in like high school, middle school, whenever Red Dead was fresh, it was new, and
I
it
love
was
Red Dead.
really good, and the story was just immaculate. And the story for 2 is really good as well. It's a masterpiece. But like, because that game is so big and so fucking vast, it's just there's so much that you could do that you get so fucking sidetracked that you're like, all right, what am I even doing in the story
It really
now?
is because I replayed Witcher not that long ago, maybe 3 months ago, and I like didn't get all the way through it. Obviously,
Yeah.
I just restarted because it's been so long since I played it. And like the very first like main one you're supposed to do is beat like the Griffin that comes and eats the people. I played that game for like 3 hours, and I still have not gone and killed the Griffin
That's
yet.
what I'm saying, yo.
Somebody. I was just watching a video about that on TikTok. A person that I've followed for a long time really leaned into that sentiment of fuck open world games.
Yeah.
I love them because I
love
like
them,
the ability
yeah.
to be able to go run off and do things. Because if I get frustrated, I don't want to shut the game off. Let me redirect my attention and then come back to
so
it.
many other things you can do. You got side quests out the ass you can pick for. That's
so
like
if I'm
Harry
not
Potter.
good enough to beat what I need to beat, I'll go level up, get
Oh,
more
hell yeah.
powerful than them, and beat
That's
them.
what
man,
I.
Harry
That's what I
Potter's
do. That's
another
what I like
one.
doing. Just
So-
like Hogwarts, it's the same way.
Hogwarts gives me too much shit to do in the
That
beginning, and I
also
went.
does have a lot of that.
That's
game
why
can
I'm
be
like,
very
man,
overwhelming.
I really want to play that game, but
But-
I know for the life of me that the moment that I
such
get
a
out of the
good
fucking
game,
school, I'm
though.
gonna be like, oh, there's so much
and I'm pretty
more
sure
to
it's
do.
free on PlayStation Plus right now.
It is. And,
It's such a good game,
If you're
though.
if you're a Harry Potter fan, you'll love it.
But
for
I'm
sure.
the same way. Me and Brady do the same shit. If we are not strong enough, I'm gonna side quest out the ass.
Yeah, I'm
Man,
coming back with
Every
like
side quest possible, I'm coming and I'm gonna beat the shit out of that Griffin.
and you know what? I'm such a dumb bitch because I always start these fucking games too, and I go, man, I'm gonna 100% this shit, and I'm
he's
like,
been around the girls for too long.
no, man. I'm just like, I'm not going to be able to fucking do this. And I don't know why I even try to test myself to do this dumb shit. Because I tried 100% Final Fantasy
I don't think I could
14.
100% them.
No, I
But
can't
I
100%
do what
it.
I can. I mean, because I like you don't like them, but I just love playing role playing games. I think they're so much
It's not that I
fun.
don't like them because I love role playing games. I mean, hell, Chrono Trigger is my favorite role play, like my favorite RPG of all time, and it's
Right.
arguably one of the best RPGs of all time, and I love that game. But it's like modern RPGs for me, it's so tough because we just try to stuff it with so much fucking shit and so much world building, and I'm just like, this is a lot to try to take in. And then on top of that, if I want to play something else, then I gotta come back and try to remember what the fuck was going on in this big convoluted fucking story. And that's another thing with Final Fantasy that is so tough for me, is like there's the story of Final Fantasy in each game is just, they're so fucking convoluted and crazy that I'm like, if you're not really locked into what's going on and you take a break for like a month or two, you're just fucked, and you might as well just restart because you're just like, I don't remember what the fuck I was doing.
That's what
I don't
happened
remember what's
to me
going on with these characters.
With Baldur's Gate, I started a second run because it had been like 6 months since I did the first one. I was like, I don't even know what happened anymore.
Yeah, bro,
I'm gonna just
like-
restart.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. I also have one more question, video game related, and then we'll move on to some anime topics because we got some anime to talk about. But, what do you think the downfall of gaming was? Because I feel like we're kind of in a downfall of gaming. I feel like gaming is in a really bad spot in general, just in general.
I think people putting games out too fast before they're ready.
That is one of them. I
Yeah.
could agree with that.
Because like they'll be like, oh, here's this big grandiose game that's gonna come out. It's gonna be amazing, and then they put the game out, and everyone's like, what the fuck?
What was that?
Is
Yeah,
that?
like
Why
the
would you
cyberpunk
do that?
effect. The cyberpunk effect, 110%.
Like, it just doesn't make, like, don't rush. You're putting all of this, like, legitimately all of this money into these games for you to rush and it come out and be ass.
Yeah.
Ass.
That's the big fear for GTA 6. That's the big fear.
My hill is DLCs.
Right on the nose.
Fuck DLCs. Give me all
I
of it.
agree.
I don't
Yep.
want to spend money. Games are $70 anymore. Why am I spending $70 on a goddamn game to turn around and have to spend another, why is it $40 for a side quest? And
Yep.
some extra clothes. I don't fucking know.
Yep.
No, fuck DLCs.
Disney
Yep.
Dreamlight does that.
I had also been on that hill because me and the guys were talking about it the other night, because I don't remember who brought up the topic, but they were talking about something, and that being the killer of video games, and I got really pissed off because I'm like, we're not blaming that on that. We're gonna absolutely point the finger at microtransactions. Microtransactions and
That
DLC
too. They're
have
so
been
ass, dude.
I was like, microtransactions and DLC have been the main killers of good gaming entirely recently. They have been. It is gone from being give these guys a creative experience and innovate the gaming world and innovate this to, all right, we got this game ready, we're gonna sell it for $70. What DLC are we gonna make for this game to sell more shit and get more money?
And it's not even like they do it for just big games too, like House Flipper.
Yeah. Why am I paying $8
Why do I have to pay for all of those? And why is one $4.99 and then another one's $10?
Disney Dreamlight?
Pink, bitch.
When that first came out, when that game first was announced, they said, "Hey, here's a deluxe edition for like $80," and
I
I
bought
did
that
not
bitch.
blink. I spent it because I'm like, this is fantastic. Because they're not gonna put out wrong. We've had 99-cent DLCs. I was on Steam the other day looking at the sale. Guess what? They made $30 DLC. Why am I paying almost half for a DLC when I paid for the deluxe version of the game to begin with? If I'm paying for a deluxe version of the game, give me at least, if you're gonna do DLCs, give me some kind of money off.
Like when a
Give
Rift
me-
in
or just
Time,
give it to
when a
me.
Rift in Time came out for it, and I was like, bitch, why am I paying another fucking $20 to $30?
And this one specifically targets women with fashion because of course we want the seasonal princess dresses.
Yeah.
Of course, I want all my characters to have their extra skins, bitch.
Yeah, you dumb bitch. Why wouldn't I want to dress pretty?
See,
Duh.
Hairstyles.
I don't play Dreamlight,
Duh.
but I get it.
bitch, I swear to God.
Why do you
hairstyles.
think we stopped paying for Sims DLCs and we just started modding it?
I hate
Yeah.
you.
Why do you think my Sims character looks like handsome Squidward and not a regular Sims character? But yeah, I have been saying this for a long time because like I went back and I've been just like I kill me, game companies. I have been emulating video games. Ooh, I'm sorry, Nintendo, suck a dick. No, Nintendo's trying to be this fucking almighty company of we don't want to allow emulation. Fuck off. You're not releasing enough of your old game library to make it worth it to anybody.
Make your shit accessible. Get the fuck over
instead
it.
Of filling instead of filling your marketplace with Hentai Story 2 and 3, how about you put out your old fucking games? That's a real thing. That's not a joke. If you go to the Nintendo's eShop, they have a game that's called, it's like Hentai Story or something like that, and it's not even porn. It's just a visual novel with like big boobed anime chicks that keep their clothes on the whole time. Lame as fuck.
Take your top off.
If you're gonna put hentai in it, take your top off, bitch.
Right. At least show me like a nip or something, bro.
Nip.
Free the nip.
A butt cheek, even.
Right.
Booty
but
cheeks.
We are grown. If you need to put an age restriction on it, do what you need to do, but
yeah,
don't tempt me with a good time.
Like that's been like my biggest gripe is like we as a community, like people are like, yeah, you're old and you don't have the ability to sit down and do couch co-op with your friends anymore and yada yada blah blah blah. And I'm like, that's not the case. I'm like, that's part of it. Don't get me wrong, that's part of it. I do miss being able to have that gaming experience with the homies in the same room that isn't just Mario Party or Mario Kart. Like, I like being able to play like stuff that's like obscure, like Let's Get Ready to Rumble, which is like an old arcadey boxing game, but it's a 2-player boxing game where you and another friend can just box each other, and it's so fun. It's goofy good time.
You know what else I think has also, I don't want to say completely ruined. It's not the downfall of the gaming industry. The main people that are developing games grew up with the evolution of games. Yeah. These kids are getting into the top of the gaming world. Mm-hmm. I mean, the next step we have to go to is just fucking Nerve gear, right?
Oh yeah, that too.
So like that's the next step of like reasonable big gaming pushes. These kids are fucking spoiled.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, they are.
So they don't have anything to appreciate from.
Yeah. And we came from the fucking bottom, and now here we are, motherfuckers.
We came from literal block characters. Now,
I remember my brother used to play a game. I can't even remember what fucking console it was on. I don't know if it was Xbox. I don't remember if it was something that you could plug into the console, and it came with little characters that you could put on top of it, and it would transport that character into the game.
Skylander?
Yes.
That was Xbox or PlayStation. That was
used to love that shit.
Yeah.
We came from so much shit, dude.
And like that's our thing too, is like we came from a real creative ass fucking era of gaming. Our era of gaming was so creative. Like I remember there was a game that came out, and it was for, I believe, the original PS2 and the original Xbox, and it was innovative as fuck, but it never took off. And I remember when I saw the trailer for it as a kid, I went, "Oh my fucking god, I want that!" Because like I'm big, we obviously know you're big into TCGs, big into collecting cards and stuff like that. But this game was like a X-Men game that was like, it had like a little thing that you plugged into your console, and it was a card scanner. And you put the card on the thing, and it would scan the character from the card into the game. So like if you wanted to play as Nightcrawler, I think it was like a fighting game of some sort. It ran like shit. Like in retrospect, I went back and watched a video on it. I can't remember what it's called, but I remember seeing a video on it.
Hyperscan.
Yes, Hyperscan. Literally. I remember it running like shit when I saw videos of it, but in my little kid head,
I've never heard of that.
In my little kid head, I was like, this thing looks so fucking cool, because it was like, it felt like Yu-Gi-Oh to me. Like I have this card, and when I play this card down, shit happens on screen, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. This is so like cool. And I was like, bro, if we could implement this into something like Yu-Gi-Oh would be so much more fucking fun if I could just have a dual disc and plug it into my fucking console, and like if I play a fucking like Summon Skull and that shit popped up on screen,
not gonna
I'd
lie.
be like, oh, we won't get that. We won't. You kids won't get shit like that. That's the thing, is like we've lost all creativity when how to expand the gaming world. We've just literally been taking the same blueprint and just kind of adding more pages to it. and not really doing much else. Not even trying to make a new book or a new blueprint. It's like, okay, we have this skeleton that we have here. How many more bones and attachments can we add to the skeleton?
I wonder how long it'll take before they try and make consoles like what we had before. Like whenever we had Nintendo DS or like PSPs.
Everything is getting a handheld console except for PlayStation. Xbox just announced one not so long ago. Xbox is getting their...
Were dope.
I was going to say, they already had a handheld console. They just gave up on it.
Yeah, they gave up on the Vita, which was... We gave up too early.
That was given up too early because the Stream Deck goes crazy.
We gave up too early. If we would have kept with the Vita, it would have been great.
They don't. We just went through so much shit.
Yeah.
So much shit growing up.
If we can make this channel go viral, maybe my husband will let me get a Switch 2 and a Stream Deck.
Hey, there you go.
So if we can pick this shit up, I could be a really happy woman.
One is cheaper than the other. It just depends on which direction I'm going to go through first.
With the little Taco Bell commercial, why not both?
Why choose?
No, that wasn't Taco Bell, but it was taco related.
I've got one more gaming thing to kind of talk about real quick, and I want your guys' opinions on this because I found this fucking hilarious.
Oh God!
So I and a bunch of other people are a part of a community that is known as the fighting game community, or the FGC for short. And the FGC is just basically people that appreciate fighting games, love fighting games, play them casually, play them competitively, whatever it may be. The fighting game community has been growing over the last few years. It's been getting bigger and bigger and bigger as more fighting games are coming out and more older fighting games are getting reinvented and stuff like that. But we follow the competitive scene of fighting games and stuff like that. So like a lot of tournaments are happening. Here in August, we're about to go and have the biggest fighting game tournament of the year, which is EVO. And I wanted to talk about something that happened back in 2020, 2021 that is just now being talked about in the in the fighting game community. It just doesn't make sense to me, but it is so fucking hilarious. There is a competitive fighter who plays Tekken by the name of Arslan Ash. He is, I believe, from Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Arabian players are very fucking good at Tekken. Arslan Ash has been one of the number one players for a lot of years. But back in 2020 and 2021, he apparently got banned from tournaments for a little bit of time. Now, I guarantee you wouldn't be able to guess what he fucking got banned for, because when we heard what he got banned for, we were like, how the fuck does that even work? How does that even matter, and why would he get banned for it? So, apparently, this man, at some point in his life, or in 2020, when we were like all kind of secluded to our own house and stuff like that, he had been working out. He started to work on himself and get more fit. You know, there's not really much else to do besides play video games and you know, eat food.
During COVID times,
yeah. So he was like, you know what? While I have this ability I'm going to really work on myself and really improve myself. And at that point, apparently, this motherfucker did steroids. Now, once again, it's not real fighting. These are fighting games that he plays. He's not an actual fighter.
He got banned for doing steroids?
He got banned in fighting game tournaments for using steroids.
I'll flip this goddamn table over right now.
So, like,
is it gonna give your thumbs superpowers?
That's what I'm saying. What? Why does that matter?
He literally got banned for a year, I'm pretty sure. And it was because they literally tested him and they found out he was doing steroids.
I would
Look
never...
at me right now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What does that make any sense?
You know what's crazy? I could never do fighting tournaments then, because technically
you're
I take steroids.
Yeah, you're roided up, yo. Jack.
It's like 10 milligrams like
what
every
does that
6
even
months.
mean? Why does that matter? What does that matter?
The question that I offered instantly was, Who did he beat that made them get so pissed that they went to the...
I gotta look this shit up. Hold on.
It made him piss in a... yeah, this is not a joke. This is a real story. He even made an apology post on Twitter recently because of all the... because of it coming to light and coming to the surface and like people finding out about it just recently. So he made a post. Yeah, like...
What does it matter?
I'm gonna be so real. Whoever made him piss in a cup, you're such a bitch. Like... What did he do?
Never
What
win a fucking game again in your life, bitch.
What does steroids do for him? And
the International Esports Federation follows the World Anti-Doping Association guidelines.
Yep.
So because they are a
The
national
EDA.
You a snitch, bitch, is what you are.
gaming federation of any kind,
Snitch.
it's still a sport. It's an esport.
That's
it's an
so
e-sport.
wild.
Yeah.
So no doping in any kind of
Apparently,
sports.
you cannot use roids in esports. If you want to have a small PP and big muscles, that's too damn bad.
Womp womp.
Can't have a small dick and be good at video games. Not happening. Not you. Not you. Not Arslan Ash.
With your pimply back and big ass muscles. That
Yeah.
shit's wild.
Yeah. I heard that and I
His
went.
face.
I just went, this is fucking crazy.
That's insane to me.
Because he's top 5 Tekken players in the world right now. I mean, like, he easily top 5. He always makes it to the top 8 rankings in tournaments out of, like, tournament brackets that have over 1,000 people in the pools, and he always makes it up to the top 8 every single time. He's
Like, I
easily
can
top 5.
understand,
But,
you know, the anti-doping or whatever, but like, man, what the fuck does it?
Yeah.
What does
My
that
thumbs
change
are gonna
his
be
gameplay
jacked.
about,
Yeah.
bro? Like,
I don't know what they're playing on.
but at
Wild.
PlayStation, but
Yeah,
they use
see,
like
it's all
fight
they got-
sticks. They use like fight sticks and stuff. So it's like, I'm like, I don't know how that
the
helps
fuck
him.
outta here.
I don't know how him having steroids in his system helps him play this fighting game.
It doesn't.
If he doesn't, it's not like if he presses the button any harder, it's gonna make the punch stronger.
It doesn't.
Like-
It still goes to the plate. Still goes to the controller. Just normal.
Yeah.
Your shit just goes out faster.
That it's just a story that popped up and I thought was hilarious because the dude's already going. He's already been going through it because he posted a picture on Twitter of his. He got a haircut.
oh god.
Well, he had like a haircut like 2.5, 3 months ago. It is the most atrocious fucking thing I have ever fucking seen in my
gonna make me
life.
Google this shit again,
Look
aren't
it
you?
up. Look up Arslan, Arslen, Ash, Ashe, I think it is. Haircut. He posted it on his Twitter.
I gotta see this
He
shit.
posted it on. Oh wait, no, I think I might have a screenshot.
What the fuck?
Do you
Let me
have
see.
it instantly?
What the fuck?
Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. He posted that on Twitter and was like, new cut, who this? And the whole...
We'll send it so we can pop it up
The whole
somewhere up
Twitter.
here.
Now I'm gonna be real. All
What is
respect to
that patchy
Arslan
ass
Ash. All respect to Arslan Ash because he is one of the best Tekken players around.
That doesn't mean
But
you get to walk around looking like a dumbass.
But dog, I'm so real. I'm beating the fuck out of my barber if he does that to me.
Switching barbers.
Bro,
Yeah.
Barber, homie.
bro, you gotta fuck his girl or something.
Disrespect
You gotta
her.
do something because that is so like that cut is so diabolical.
And for you to take that picture and think that it looks
Bro,
good.
and he posted it on Twitter, and then literally the same day, tweeted out, "I'm never posting a haircut pic ever again. Never
I
posting a
sent it to
haircut
Chris
pic
so
ever
we can
again."
throw it up in here somewhere because that's
I love Arslan. He's a great Tekken fighter. He's really, really good. He's a great Tekken player. He's one of the heads of the FGC for
also,
sure.
in that
But
picture, was that before or
fuck.
after the steroids? Because he don't look big enough.
after,
that was just a couple months ago.
yeah, it was literally just a couple months ago.
They didn't do much for him. I'm sorry, my guy.
He's not like Jack. Like he's not like a big guy, but like his arms are bigger, his shoulders are broader. He's a little bit of a bigger
thought
guy.
he can still
But he's
getting
only like he's only like he's only like 5'7", 5'6".
Was
He's
it
not a tall
Jane?
guy. Not a big guy.
I'm glad cyberbullying's still alive.
Dude, yeah.
We need it.
We need
It's
bullying.
balance
We
the
need
world.
bullying, and we need shame. People don't get enough shame in the world.
Within
No, we're too
reason for
comfortable.
the people that fucking deserve
Yeah,
it.
for the weirdos.
Within
yeah.
reason. Like, we're not.
Because I'll
There's a
burn
line.
your house down.
Because furries and horse people exist, and I don't like that we're going down this path. Like genuinely, when I
Yeah.
see
Watch
when
yourself.
I
am
see TikTok
a
videos
recover
of-
horse girl. I
if-
was in third grade.
No. I will not let this go. Fuck these people that literally record themselves walking around on all fours with
Okay, what
horse
was
tails
that bad?
It's that bad now, though. Like, that's the thing, is like it's gone from just having pictures of horses and really appreciating the animal to you want to be one so bad that you're literally.
Yeah, that's still
we host competitions for human horse people. And that's not a joke. We host like dog competitions, like how we have like the courses.
Agility,
yeah, that people act like horses and do that now. That's a real thing. You can go get a medal for doing that shit.
Do you see this?
You can go win a trophy.
Ew.
Have been enlightened.
Ew.
You people are like.
Have
I
been
don't care.
enlightened.
Do that shit away from me.
Like, bro, we just bring back shame. Bring back shame. I've been saying this, bro. I've been saying this for like the last 5 to 6 years as I've been watching the world get weirder and weirder.
Disappointing.
Bring back shame. We do not shame people enough.
Has anybody told you don't have to watch it?
No, but the thing is when it pops up, it's like the old lady at Walmart. When you see it, you just can't look away. It's just like you see that shit. You see that shit, and you're like, oh no!
I have no problem going. That's enough.
I'll watch it for a second, then I'm like, what the no.
It's the same thing with people who don't wash themselves and go to cons. Bro, put deodorant on. Spray some Axe body spray. People won't be mad at you for smelling like Axe.
No, not even Axe, because it doesn't cover it.
But
and
like,
you know,
it's not. We're not covering anything.
Take a shower, take a bath,
Deodorant.
go grab a hose, put it on a spigot, and pour soap on yourself, and then just spray yourself with water.
I don't care if you use dog dick soap, bitch.
2
Wash
weeks
yourself.
of dog shit off of you. Quit smelling like 2 cans of Bounce That Ass. You smell like the back of a kneecap. You smell like earring backs, bitch. Clean yourself.
Ew.
Like, clean yourself.
So icky.
But, talk a little bit about some stuff because we only got about 30 more minutes left of this beautiful podcast. We have some anime announcements that have happened. We've had some stuff that's been announced. We have some stuff that's going on.
Yes,
we talked a little bit briefly about the Demon Slayer movie trailer that came out last week, and that's still something that's really high on my radar.
Yes.
For the people who don't know, Don Season 2 aired on the 4th of July. Started on 4th of July. Episode 1 is out.
That this evening.
It is very, very good. I went and watched the first 3 episodes in theaters like a month ago. A little less than that, honestly. I think it was a little less than that.
It was in June, yeah.
Yeah. And it's so good. Like I'm honestly big chilling until the newer episodes roll out. So like I'm really just big chilling. But highly recommend if you're not watching Don, watch that first season and then go watch season 2. Banger show. Great music too. The intro and the outro this season are still pretty good. They're not better. I won't say they're better than the first season.
You can't get better than the first season.
The first season fucking slaps.
The first season intro is great. I love the second season outro because they be hitting that shit, bro. I don't know what it is about animes now where they got their characters doing dances at the end of the fucking show and in these fucking outros, but dog, they are hitting that shit in that outro. Like the song itself, okay, but when you put the dance moves that they're doing with it, you're like, okay, they really hitting this shit.
That's what I love about Spy Family is that they're all dancing with each other.
Spy Family is just so wholesome and cute.
I love Spy Family. I finished it on accident and it broke my heart. I was like, wait, I'm done already?
Yeah.
Pretty's like, wait.
I know, guys. Yeah, I know that feeling, but I know that feeling for animes that I will never get any more of. And there was one that came out on Toonami a long time ago, and it didn't finish because the studio itself, I'm pretty sure, got hit by a hurricane, and so they lost a lot of the. Not really the people on production, but they lost a lot of the stuff for the production, and so they just kind of said, we're done. Because the manga's already being produced. We'll just keep working on the manga. And the anime never got any more.
It sucks.
I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it had to do with people fighting in prison, and they had blood powers.
To me with Sinbad, whenever I look at the purple hair when I was watching it, and then I was like, oh, is there going to be another season? And I was like, oh, no, there's not.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Not at all.
I'll just go fuck myself.
I initially did that with Apothecary Diaries because I watched it on Netflix for some reason, and I'm like, oh, okay, they have season 1, and the end of it's like, what will she do next? I'm like, what is she gonna do next? Is there a season 2? When's it gonna be? And they're like, there's not enough content to finish that. And I'm fucking around on TikTok and I see season 2 of and I'm like, what? I go to Crunchyroll and I'm looking and I'm like, there's a whole second season.
Yeah.
There's a whole second season.
Yeah.
And now we're getting a third. And that's what I had read about the third was that they were worried. They were toward the end of the manga, and that they were worried that there wasn't enough content left in the series to produce a third season, and whether or not they would be able to produce original content to finish that out. So I'm like, please. I just need to know if Mao finally decides to like Jinchi. I haven't finished season 2 though, so don't say anything.
Yeah, I was say I don't know nothing about that yet. It is still in my watch list, but I will get to it very, very soon. I'm going to, at some point today, continue watching Summertime Rendering because I really, really need to. People keep telling me it's very fucking good. People won't stop breathing down my neck about it. So to get them to shut the fuck up, I'm gonna watch it. But we, on top of that announcement, ended up getting the announcement for Black Clover.
I'm so excited.
We are getting more Black Clover. Finally.
I'm so excited.
We have been waiting on more stuff from Black Clover for a very long time, it feels like. And I mean, hell, when I was watching Black Clover, I was still living in the apartment with my roommate. And like, I haven't been there for like 3 or 4 years now. So good, so ready for that thing to come back.
Such a good animator.
I literally saw this scene today from when they were doing the when it was the 2 brothers that were fighting against each other. The one that uses the portals, and the other one that uses like the spatial magic.
Yes. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I don't remember what their names are, but I know what you're talking about.
I saw the scene, which throw spoiler up in big red text up here. Burp, spoiler.
Just ignore this part.
Yeah, go ahead and then skip ahead like 3 to 4 minutes. But like. I mean, it's not really a big spoiler, but like it does tell what happens in the shit.
I know.
Have you not finished Black Clover?
I haven't even started it.
Oh, well, I mean, by the time you get to it, the scene will still be cool. Let's be real. The scene will still be fucking cool.
It's a dope ass scene, but it's. I mean, nothing.
But
no one dies.
No, nobody dies. Nobody dies. Yeah, nobody dies. It's not that severe, but nobody dies. Somebody gets very close, but nobody dies. And that's the part that I want to talk about is. One of the brothers loses. The other brother decides, you know what?
To turn
I'm
into
not
a
done
psychopath.
yet. I am not done yet. Even though you are literally on the brink of death, I want to make sure you actually die.
And that's where the black
goes and raises his hand and fucking gets ready to slam down and do one more final attack to kill him. And 3 of the homies from the Black Bulls, one of them being Asta, and then you have the flaming dude, and then the other one who has the electrical powers. It is such a badass scene because it's like you finally seeing the Bulls be a real family and really stick up for each other in the way that you really want them to. And they literally, he starts up here with his hand, gets to about here, and literally all 3 of them are surrounding him with weapons at his neck. And they go, if you move even an inch, and it says literally, it's like Asta goes, I don't care if it's a tournament. And then the other dude with the flaming bat goes, if you make another move, the Lightning Kid then says, I will kill you where you stand. And it is such a badass scene.
Fucking shit.
I hope I can forget everything that we just talked about because that does sound like something that I would have wanted to witness originally.
You'll see it and it'll be dope anyways.
It'll still be good.
It sounds like it would have been like a great surprise.
Oh, dude, because you'll still see it and you'll be like, oh, because it's like we're finally getting to a point in the show where the animation is starting to really like take off
and
with the shit that we're doing.
Are like getting together and like getting, it's so fucking good.
It's very good. It is very good. Will warn you, and for the people that watch it, for the first like 14 episodes, you will be questioning yourself on if this is Naruto. Because
a teensy bit, but
it's the same creator that made Naruto that makes Black Clover.
Will I
just watch it?
But just watch it.
Don't be your husband. Just watch it.
Yeah, like.
Well, if you tell me it's just like an anime that I can't get into.
But like that's the thing.
Like that.
It's not like it though. No. It's just like if you've watched Naruto, you can pick up on the tropes very fast. Like, because when we first watched it, we were literally watching it and we were like, wow, the pacing of this, or not really like the pacing.
It gets really fucking good.
It's just like you start off and you're like, all right, so the main character is kind of a goofball, sure. His best friend, kind of dark and brooding, but is also kind of lovable, sure.
I do love you now.
There is a female that's already involved, and she's hot, and one of them wants her, and the other one could give 2 fucks less. All right, very much so like Naruto, sure. And then it just goes from that to the first villain you fight, or the first group of villains you fight, I guess they are, because they're not really one dude. It's like a group of guys that are all in like black robes. And you're just like, wow, this feels like the first major fight in Naruto to an extent. And then if you get out of that and you're like, okay, no, it's not Naruto. Okay, cool. All right, cool. It's not Naruto. We're good.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Because when we first started, I was like, bro, I'm going to be so real. If we're watching Naruto, but with wizard shit, I'm not watching this. And then it kicks off and I'm like,
yeah, I think once you get past those first couple episodes, you'll like it. It's a really fucking good show.
I think the setup for it is better than Naruto, so it's easier to get into. It's just like I said, if you know Naruto
Why do you look
enough,
so fucking confused?
I'm not confused. I'm listening. I don't know.
You'll like it.
It's really good.
You will like it. It's very good.
It's definitely not the fucking same as Naruto, I can tell you that much.
It's not. It's not at all. It's just like I said in the very beginning, if you are a big Naruto fan, you'll pick up on that shit and be like, this kind of feels like I'm just going along for the ride for another anime.
Then you won't. You'll just get past the first couple episodes and then it'll kick off and get better.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good. I just keep kicking my keys. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I am really excited that it's coming back, though.
Yeah,
I
super
fucking
pumped.
love Asta.
I'm super pumped. Super
That's
pumped.
where one of my favorite, not like one of the favorite powers that I've seen. It's not even that it was anybody that was like a big main character. Is whenever they were fighting the Blood Witch that uses the powers to kill people with her blood or whatever. I'm like,
it's a very good show. Also, shout out Captain Yami, one of the realest ones ever.
Yami is daddy.
Captain Yami is one of the best captains ever, by far. He's up there with Kakashi, how much he just does shit and fucks shit up.
I love Yami.
He comes in and instantly makes a difference. I fuck with him heavily.
I love when he's real angry.
I love when he's taking a shit because I can relate. Which, for people who don't know, Yami likes to shit.
Shit and smoke cigarettes while he's shitting.
Yeah.
Don't interrupt his shitting or he'll fucking lose his shit.
No, but make sure you get him that toilet paper. Make sure you get him that toilet paper.
It is good. They've got lots of dope ass powers and shit, and there's all kinds of cool shit.
There's a lot of really good characters in that show too. There's a lot of really good characters.
I think you'll like the other. What are they called? Yeah, the other groups. I can't remember what the hell they're called.
Oh, like the Mantis, the Green Mantis.
She'll like the Fuegolians and them too.
You'll really like it. I
think it's something you'll think is dope.
Don't get discouraged because I made a Naruto comment and you don't like Naruto.
It's not that I'm discouraged because you mentioned Naruto. I'm discouraged because there was so much explained to me, and I don't know how much of an original experience I'm going to feel watching this anime. That's my biggest thing about watching animes is I don't want to know anything before I go into it.
Oh, man.
I want to pick it out from a screen.
One singular thing described you. Everything else, you'll fucking figure out on your own.
Mm-hmm. We legitimately, we haven't even dove into what makes that anime what it is.
The two major animes that I've watched are Attack on Titan and Dandadan. Everything else that I've ever watched, I picked out, not knowing fuck all about it, picking it up off a screen and going, oh, okay, I like that. So that's kind of my thing how I feel about watching animes or getting into animes is I want to find it on my own, because if I feel a bunch of pressure about having to watch it, I can't feel myself getting into it.
I was like that with Attack on Titan when it was in its first 2 seasons, when everybody was really like trying to fist feed it to you.
Yeah, I didn't watch Attack on Titan in the beginning either.
Yeah, I had to wait. I waited until it was literally in a dead spot where nothing was happening, and then people were like, "Oh, season 3 is coming at some point here soon," and I went, "All right, I'll tune in."
Night Squads, that's what they're called. I couldn't fucking remember what the hell they were called.
Okay. Yeah.
You'll like she'd like the real rich and fancy ones.
And the Wizard King is such a fucking dog. The Wizard King is such a fucking
he's
badass.
A Wizard King.
What is he?
I said, yeah, he's a Wizard
King.
King.
Oh, well, I thought you said he's not a Wizard King. I'm like, that's what the fuck he is. Yes, he is. He's a Wizkage. He's the best.
I hate you.
He's the fucking best. But yeah, highly recommend that.
It is a good show. I'm excited. They're coming out with new stuff.
More anime announcements included the recent announcement as of like literally within the last 3 to 4 days. Oh, and I'm so excited. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is getting a season 2. For all the people that shed a tear with me at the end of that first season, we could start getting our tissues ready to shed some more tears. I can almost guarantee you this shit's not going to be any nicer because Cyberpunk is a really shitty world to live in. But dear God, that season 1 was so fucking good, and I am so excited to see what season 2 has in store, because it's not going to follow the same main character. It's going to be a new character, and that's the thing about Cyberpunk. When we finished season 1, I literally was talking to my roommate, and I said, hey, I could already see them doing another season of this, even though they had said, like, when the anime came out for season 1, they had no intention of doing a season 2. They had no writing or anything done for it. They were just like, season 1's here, boom, here you go. And that's what we were going to get. And right when we finished it, I went, they could absolutely do a season 2, and it doesn't even have to be about the same person. It could be about literally anybody, because the world of Cyberpunk is so fucking vast, and there's so many people in this city that it could literally be about anybody, and they could have just as shitty of a time.
Right.
Because it's just like the Cyberpunk world is so shit to live in. It's cool to see and experience, but if you were to live in Cyberpunk, it's like living in a more high-tech Gotham with no Batman. It's just shitty. It's just shitty. And I was like, if they are able to pull another character out of their ass and tell a story with them like they were this character, it's going to be so fucking good. And so I'm really big on that. I'm really, 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 really excited for that. I think that that's going to be amazing. I really highly recommend it to the both of y'all. It is on Netflix. It is a great fucking watch.
I've watched 2 episodes.
She had to think about it.
Well, I was watching it, and then I got to like my mom. My mom lives with me. She walks in, walks
Anime
past my
timing,
room
by
with the
the
door
way.
open, and there's just sex, and mom's right there, and she goes, "Oh, okay," and then walks by and like, if you would have said nothing, I could have finished this, but now I have to go to something else because I can't watch this anymore,
Nope.
and I haven't gone back.
Isn't that always how it fucking
It's the
happens?
worst part.
Though?
It's the worst
They walk
part.
in and you're like, oh, it's just I swear to God, it's not what you think it is.
Like-
And I wish I could say it was just one scene, but it was the second time it had come up, and I was like,
Bro, it's
Don't look at
literally...
it, I swear.
It's literally like you're watching this for like the last hour and a half. You've been just
The
watching
one
anime.
time.
You've been watching anime, and it's been nothing but fight, nothing but like story building and plot. And then the moment somebody else walks in the room, it's and it's like no.
I cringed so
Yeah,
hard.
that's exactly how it is. It's
Yeah.
exactly how it goes. Because you're just like, oh God, why?
You're gonna think I'm one of them.
You're gonna think it's not like covering up the TV. It's
Like,
not what it
no,
looks like.
it's not what it looks like.
It's not what it looks like. I promise. No.
Trying to find the remote. Where's the goddamn remote?
I promise you, this is about cooking. It's about
You
cooking.
pause it and it just makes it worse.
Yeah.
It just pauses and there's just
It's just
Like-
there. You're like,
the
Oh,
allegations.
man.
I
Don't look
can't
at
beat
the
them.
TV.
Sorry.
Oh man, God, I
It's
love
always
anime.
women too, so
I love anime. I love it so much.
I can never beat the allegations.
Yeah, you said it is.
okay.
It is always women. It's
always
it's
women.
never a guy that's
It
just
is
like.
always
It's
women,
never a guy
yeah.
that's just like.
it's always some anime girl fucking screaming.
Yeah. The top of her fucking lungs. Oh yeah, it's fucking hilarious. It's so good.
Your mom comes out and you're just like,
How much of that did you hear?
Right.
did you catch all of that or?
Did you catch the plot before this? Because I promise it makes up for what this
I can
is.
rewind it if you want.
Right.
You can watch the beginning before this shit
Oh
happens.
man.
No, I'm good.
Oh
Brittany
man.
said, fuck this, I'm done.
But
No
yeah,
more.
We got that. ReZero
Yeah.
is confirmed for season 4.
I'm excited about that too.
Coming next year. There's no specific release date or seasonal window, so we don't know if it's going to be spring, summer, autumn, or winter. We have no idea. But that is on the way. If you're not watching ReZero, you're fucking up. Flat and simple.
Actually, it is really fucking good.
Plain and simple, you are fucking up. It is literally top 3, top 4 isekais out on the market right now. Easily. The storytelling is very good. It's not even like super highly dynamic on the action. It has action in it, but the story is so fucking
really
good. It's fantastic. Every time I explain the premise to somebody, they're like, "Ooh, that does sound interesting," and then they watch it and they're locked in. It's so fucking good.
That was just like me avoiding free rent for so long, and then I finally watched it and I was like,
Yeah, you just get it. You're like, all right, I understand.
Good. I understand why people told me to watch this show.
Yeah, like you understand why it should have won Anime of the Year. Which
Yeah.
brings me to another topic too, because I had this conversation the other night, and then I seen another podcast was talking about this. And shout out to Tony Stanavucci, because he made this statement, and he made it better than I ever could, because I thought this, but like I didn't know how to form it to words to make it make sense to everybody. But anime now is turning into what cartoons were for us, where like they don't have to feed us a story if they just feed us action to keep us entertained.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. And my reasoning why I don't like that is because I grew up on shit where there was action there. Like, I grew up on Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is one of the original big action shows where it's literally like guys screaming for 3 episodes straight and then somebody transforms and has blonde hair. Like, I get it. But I also grew up with shit like Full Metal Alchemist, where it does have action, but the story that's there is way more compelling, to the point where, yes, you are locked in for the action, but you're way more locked in to know what's going to happen in this world. And I feel like, just like with gaming, we're kind of losing the plot. Like, because I'm going to be so real. Solo Leveling is very good. Did not deserve Anime of the Year. I'm going to be so fucking blunt.
Yeah, so many people wanted Free Run to win.
It did not deserve Anime of the Year. Like, popularity, sure. Like, it has that popularity behind it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Best action anime, very, like, definitely could have went that far. But to say that it was better than, like, Free Run or Apothecary Diaries or anything for that matter. I mean, hell, even Delicious in Dungeon has a more compelling storyline than Solo Leveling. And like, it's gonna piss some people off, sure, but it's the state of it's the state of anime, where like they could literally be like, hey, here's 10 minutes of story, and then here's like 45 minutes of action, and everybody's just like, I want more. And that's the problem with like, kind of with My Hero to an extent. It's like My Hero tries to get to be like way too actiony and doesn't play up on the plot or story building towards the end. Like in the beginning, you're kind of like, oh, cool, because we're establishing all these characters, we're getting to know them, you're learning about the villains and getting to know them and the world that they take place in. But once you know that shit, it just kind of ignores storyline and just goes straight into like, okay, can we do action for 4 episodes and then feed you 1 episode of some story background of some characters that aren't dealing with this action right now, and then we're going to go back to 5 to 6 episodes of action. Next thing you know, your whole season that's like 24 episodes, like 20 of them are people fighting, and 4 of them are people actually doing shit that pertains to plot. And it's like, for most people, that's cool. But for me,
I like Free Rental. It's got such a good story, and it does have bits and pieces of like, you know, fights or whatever. But it's so fucking good.
But that's like what makes Attack on Titan so good too, though. It's like Attack on Titan has action there.
I love Attack on
Like
Titan.
Attack on Titan has action there, but the story of Attack on Titan and the plot is so much deeper than just the action.
Makes me miss our anime posters.
That it's just like, oh yeah, and we'll get back up here soon. We just got to find a time for us to all get together and redecorate this how we want
our
to.
Anime posters.
And they're out there. We'll get them. We'll get them for sure.
This is why I'm so heavy on anime for me being an original experience, because this is not a knock at you at all, but you bring up the Anime Awards so frequently, I don't give a flying fuck who won an award. Any anime that I have ever liked, like I said, I have found on my own. I don't care if it has an award. Mm-hmm. If I find it and I watch it and I like it, that's my shit.
Have you watched Free Run?
No. It's on my list. And I do want to watch it because I
think you'll think it's adorable too.
I've seen the trailer for it, and it looks really good.
It is good.
I will go through and I will watch trailers for things that people tell me about, and it'll move up and down on my list based on the trailer, because I love you guys. I don't care what you think. I do not care what you think about the show that I'm watching. I don't care about what Anime Awards think. I don't care about what my husband thinks. If I'm going to watch it, it has to be original to my tastes. Yeah. You cannot convince me enough to watch something to make me sit down and watch it. Anime needs to be an original experience for people, and I feel like we are so used to watching and comparing shows that we saw on TV. It's an airing for everybody. Everybody saw it. Everybody wants to talk about it.
That's why when people come to me and they ask me, like, have you seen this anime? And I'm like, no, bro, because I'm watching something else.
No, I'm watching something else that I found on my own that's making me content. And I am
fucking animes I'm watching.
I'm so happy that these animes and these things mean something to you, and you watch them and you love them. That's awesome. I don't care.
Yeah, it took me so long to watch
I'll be
Free
alright.
Ride, but I finally watched it and I was like,
Yeah, everybody talked about
it's
Attack on
good.
Titan for a long time, and I was like, you know what, yeah, okay, I watch it. It's good now.
I didn't
and
watch
watched
it
Delicious
until
in
it was
Dungeon. I'm like,
damn
yeah,
near.
that's great. It's good.
Oh yeah,
And-
man, I need my second season of Delicious in Dungeons so fucking bad.
I
You
didn't
need to
watch
stop
Attack
playing
on
with
Titan
me.
until damn near all of it was out.
I love Your Lie in April as much as I love Attack on Titan, as much as I love Spy Family. They're very different.
Oh, God,
I
yeah.
cried my eyes out for Your Lie in April.
Have you seen A Silent Voice?
Nope.
Oh, baby! You want to talk about cry your eyes out in an anime movie? Holy fuck! Nothing will keep you more in tune with your depressive side from high school than that fucking anime movie right fucking there.
I can't watch sad things anymore
Oh, my
when
God.
Scott's gone, because once I get into
It
that
turns
rut,
disastrous.
and then I spiral, and he
a
doesn't know what to do
disastrous
because he's sitting
situation.
in a 6x6 area, and he's just like, my wife is mentally dying. What can I do? Nothing. I'm 600 miles away. Sorry.
I'm
babe.
an Alabama.
Yeah, he's in Alabama right now. I'm sorry.
It's
But
unfortunate.
no, I absolutely understand that. I absolutely get that. The only reason why I brought it up for the anime awards is because we've been putting a lot of these heavily action-based animes on such
Against-
a high
yeah.
pedestal.
I do agree with that, though.
Like, we've been really putting them on such a high pedestal, and there's nothing wrong with action animes. I don't want people to get it
And
twisted.
if people like think they have to fall apart if it doesn't have like all action or like
Yeah.
3/4 of it having like I said again with Free Rent, it's so fucking good and there's not like there's still action in it, but it's got such a good fucking story.
Yeah.
it's so good.
That's just like my one of my favorite animes is Code Geass. And Code Geass has
watched some
a
of
good
that.
amount of action in it. It does. But you are so compelled with the world that they live in and the actions of the characters and what the story is going to spiral into that you're just like, I could give two fucks less if two giant robots fight right now. I just want to know what's going to happen between my main characters and these people because this is what I'm here for. And it's I love JJK, I really do.
I love that show so much. I
But
don't care.
like, fuck, man. Like the last season was so good, but it was all action. It was all action.
Yeah, but it's so good.
And I'm like, I'm
Jujutsu
waiting
Kaisen
to
so
see.
bad.
I'm waiting to see if like another
Clearly.
season. Yeah. Oh no, I'm all for JJK. I'm ready for the next season. But like, I'm waiting for them to get to a season that's going back to just being more about the plot
I
and
do
getting
want
to
more
it to see
story
how people
for
react
sure.
to it. Because I'm just like, man, we can only get fed. Everything has to have a tournament arc now too. That's another thing about anime is like every anime has to have a tournament arc where characters have to fight other characters in the anime or fight fucking all this other shit, do all this extra shit. I'm just like, dog, we don't need tournament arcs and everything. Everything has to be a shonen. Everything has to have a lot of action and everything has to have a tournament arc. And I'm like, man, can we go back to stuff like Cowboy Bebop? Can we do that? Can we go back to stuff like Full Metal Alchemist where it's like it's there, you got really good action scenes, but we're really also giving you a really compelling story to keep you entwined with all levels of this shit. And that's just kind of what I'm getting at. 'Cause
I do
love the
agree that
stuff,
it was a
but-
lot of action, but I do absolutely, I can't even talk shit. I love Jujutsu Kaisen
Oh, no,
so fucking
I
much.
do too.
But I do think that they should put more story, especially into the characters that they have
Yeah.
now.
And once again, I want to reiterate, bitch, give me my Delicious in Dungeon Season 2. I really need y'all to stop playing with my fucking emotions on this shit. Like, genuinely. I don't watch a lot of Netflix originals since the ending of Seven Deadly Sins, which was...
Don't even fucking talk about it because I didn't finish it yet.
It's okay. But because I love Seven Deadly. If anybody knows, I love
is a
Seven
good
Deadly
fucking anime.
Sins. I love Seven Deadly Sins. But like ever since then, I've kind of had that like real scared of getting my feet wet with new anime from Netflix adaptations because I'm just like, is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be shit? And Delicious in Dungeon was one of those ones where I kind of stumbled across it and I was like, let me see, because I haven't heard anything about this. I didn't know anything about it whenever I first seen it, and then I started watching it, and I was just locked. I was like, this is so fucking interesting and fun. I'm here for the ride. And then the story started to get real compelling, and I was like, oh, okay, I fuck with this. This is good. Like, it's really, really good. It's one of those sleeper animes where it just kind of creeps up on you with good plot, and you're like, oh, fuck. We're really starting to get into some deep shit.
outside of anime, not that there's any fucking information about it, but I'm so goddamn geeked. I think I talked about it right before. Tim Burton has a new script coming out for a new animated film. I'm gonna die.
She's gonna foam at the mouth.
Right.
For anybody that knows who I am, Tim Burton's my favorite director of all time. I have a tattoo for my back that I'm gonna be doing that'll be a piece from every Tim Burton movie he's ever made, ever.
I mean, just go like that. I mean,
I'm so excited!
Yeah.
your arm gives away your love for dark things.
Yeah.
So.
I am so fucking excited. I saw it on Facebook the other day and I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to that, too. That's going to be really good. That's going to be really good.
I'm so excited.
I
love it so much.
Another thing that happened with movies, though, Cody Rhodes apparently is supposed to be Guile
Yeah, I saw that.
for Street Fighter. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel.
I don't know if I really I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see when it gets closer to whenever they actually put people out and be like, okay, this is for sure going to be the cast because shit's changing. I don't know.
And the more I hear about this cast, honestly, the less excited I'm getting. I'm gonna be so real.
I don't know.
I was like really cool. I was cool with like us just getting Roman Reigns as Akuma.
I'm so fucking excited
because
for
like
that.
Roman Reigns as Akuma kind of makes sense for like the character that he's been in the WWE as a tribal chief. He can do that dark and brooding kind of character and do it very well. And I feel like if he can carry himself in the movie, I think it would do a very good job. But then we're like, Jason Momoa as Blanca. Okay, sure. The guy who plays Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad is going to be M. Bison, which is the big general bad guy next to Akuma in the movie.
Polka Dot Man.
I'm just like, and then Cody Rhodes is Guile.
I'm confused because they
Brittany, what the
literally
fuck are
just
you
had
searching
John
up?
Cena on the IMDb for fucking Street Fighter like a week
That's
ago.
why I said I don't
I'm
don't
so
believe
confused.
it until it gets closer
Yeah.
and they're actually putting a cast out. Because whenever we were going through and I saw you guys going back and forth in the group chat, I was like, I don't even care anymore.
Because
I'm just
I looked
gonna
it up,
wait.
I'm like, I'm just gonna look
I'm
up because
just
I
gonna
want to
wait
see it
until
because I
it
don't trust
comes out.
Facebook.
Yeah.
IMDb says.
Yeah, and then now it's out there, so that's what I'm saying.
And I looked and they just changed it. Now it says Cody Rhodes rumored, and I'm like,
That's why I don't believe it until it gets closer and there's like
Give me an
actual
official
stuff coming
cast
out
announcement.
because this is gonna happen.
we have an official cast announcement for fucking
and I can't handle that.
the Odyssey that I was talking about earlier.
I'm so fucking excited. Dude, you
Yeah.
told me about the cast for that.
Did I talk about it on here? Or was that
it was
before?
before.
That
Okay.
sounds phenomenal. If you would say we got a couple minutes, if you want to toss that out.
The Odyssey. Okay,
The cast
so
on this?
is the Odyssey follows Odysseus and his journey through where he gets stuck on the island with Calypso. And when I tell you the
when
star-studded
is this
cast,
supposed to be coming out? You said.
ooh, next year.
Oh, okay.
It was.
I didn't know if it had a release date or not.
So the way that I found it is people said that they were going into the theater to watch How to Train Your Dragon 2 and then leaving after the
Okay, so
trailers
yeah, it
because they were
says
paying to see the
2026.
trailer because that's how it came out.
Yeah.
And
Wow. Really?
yeah.
Did you say Robert Pattinson?
That's fucking
Yeah, I think
crazy.
so. Let me
I
pull it
saw
up
his
again.
name. I didn't know if that was
No
on the
way.
list, but you go.
Yeah,
ahead
we've
with
got
yours.
Tom Holland for Telemachus, which is Odysseus' son,
Yes.
played by Matt Damon. We've got John Bernthal in there somewhere. We've got Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, Anne Hathaway, Elliot Page, Charlize Theron, Mia
Theron
Goth.
is beautiful.
This cast is insane.
And Mia Goth is. I'm interested to see what she's gonna do because
Yes.
she plays crazy pretty well.
She does. So, but
know
like,
who
what are they
Mia
doing
Goth
with
is?
Zendaya?
Maybe.
I'll show you.
I feel like Anne Hathaway's either going to be Athena
she was
or
in
Penelope.
like the movie like Pearl X Maxine. She was crazy in all of those. If you've seen any of them,
Let me see your face again.
if you guys have
The
seen
most
Maxine or
popular
X
one
or
is,
Pearl or whatever, you would know.
Pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a scream queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a scream
Yeah.
queen. Yeah. Trust me, I keep up with the scream
Yeah, there
queens.
you go. That's the easiest, most recognizable
Yeah,
image.
yeah.
Is the girl, her with
Why don't you love me?
Yeah. She is considered a
She-
scream queen.
she's a
yes.
scream queen.
But she. So that's
Shout out to
why I
the
said
scream
I'm
queens.
curious as to what they're gonna have her play because she plays crazy
She
really
does.
well.
Yeah.
Like really well.
But they have to be so careful with who they use to play Calypso.
You didn't tell me they had John Leguizamo in this movie. What
Dog,
the
I told you
fuck?
there were other
I'm so
people that I
serious, look.
recognized, but I didn't know the names
Mm.
for.
Him.
That's why I wanted you to look it up on your own so you could like look and see what I'm talking about.
When
because
you started off with the cast, I was like, I didn't even know this
I
was
said
a fucking
there's
thing.
faces that I don't know. I don't match the names to. I've seen their faces and things, but I don't know their names.
AI overview says Zendaya might play Athena.
Really? Because I thought Athena would have been maybe Anne Hathaway.
I don't know.
Because
That's
either
an
gonna
AI, bro. That's
she's either going to be Penelope or
they only have 2
Athena.
people with the actual like names, and it's Tom Holland and Matt Damon. The rest of them they don't
because they
have.
were in the trailer.
Yeah.
The
rest of them they don't have.
Please go watch the trailer. It's so good.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it later because when you brought it up, I was like, I haven't
As a
even
Percy
seen anything
Jones
about
lover,
it.
as a Greek god, the
Oh, God,
Lord
yes.
of Olympus, give me
I
little
was
bits and pieces about Greek gods. I love them.
Obsessed. That's why my car's
that up.
name is Persephone.
Yeah.
I love Greek gods so much.
Greek gods and goddesses go crazy.
And it really blows my
Percy
mind
Jackson's
that
great
neither
shit.
of you have seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I don't
Because
know,
it's
man.
literally just it's literally the Odyssey,
No.
but it's told in it's not Greek gods or anything like that, but it's like it's literally it has all the depictions of each character in the Odyssey, but it's done in an old-timey country fashion. So like man, there's like this the what are they? It's the sirens, the mermaids, or whatever that sing the
Sirens.
sirens. There's the fucking Cyclops. There's like a dude who's got an eye patch. He's the fucking he only has one eye. He's a Cyclops, and I'm pretty sure he's played by John Goodman. Like the cast for that movie is great. It's got George fucking Clooney in it as one of the main characters. I am genuinely surprised that y'all with this being this
That's
excited.
a very loose adaptation of Homer's Odyssey.
Yeah, like, but it's very fucking good. I am so surprised that y'all had never seen that.
You'll have to bring it up later, Brittany, to my mom. This the Odyssey, and tell her about the cast and stuff. She'll be fucking
Yeah,
Oh,
she'll,
yeah.
she'll go insane. We can all go watch
how much,
it together.
How much time we got?
Yeah,
How's that
we are
feeling?
at 1:30.
Okay, I want to talk about something real quick, and then we'll do our song of the week because this got brought up because we're talking about amazing casts, and there's for those who don't know, they have now branched Squid Games into a timeline. So
If you ruin any of this for me,
I'm
will put
I'm not
hands
gonna
on
spoil
you
anything
on
for you.
camera.
I'm not gonna spoil anything for you.
I'm
Don't
not
worry about
cleaning
that.
blood up out of the garage, so do it outside.
It's not. I'm not
clean it
spoiling
up.
anything for you. They literally they posted the image on the internet. They had like a fucking conference where you can go see what the timeline is. It's like a Marvel timeline where they tell you the dates and what they plan on releasing.
Yeah.
And I called it like before. I never said it on the podcast, but I talked with guys in the gaming group and on Discords. Like I called that they could have branched this out because Squid Games is one of those types of things where like yes, it's happening in Korea. But who's to say there aren't other Squid Games happening around the world? Who's to say there's
talking
not
about
one
the
happening?
American
Yes, we're
adaptation.
supposed to get a USA Squid Games. We're supposed to get one that's like based in, I think it's like Japan. Like we're going back like overseas and going to Japan. And then there's like Squid Games like World or something like that, where I think it's like an international thing. But like, dog, the rumored cast for this.
We have to be very careful
I
if
ain't
there
even
is a
gonna
Squid
front.
Game somewhere in Europe.
I ain't even gonna front.
That has to be done so
I don't
carefully.
think they should be doing other ones. Just leave the one the way the fuck it
I don't
is.
know, man. I don't know.
Leave it the fuck alone.
Because when you tell me that fucking Salma Hayek, Robert De Niro, and Matthew McConaughey are rumored to be in this shit, I'm kind of locked in.
That's fine. Good for it having a good cast, I guess. But like Squid Games is just Squid Games. It's just that one. Like just leave it. Leave
Doesn't
the fuck
have to
alone.
be. It's just like Saw. Saw isn't just
Saw
just
should have stopped too.
Saw's good. Saw's good. I'm
Saw
fucking
should have
Saw.
stopped before they made 15 fucking movies or whatever they're at now.
They're at 14.
Too many.
14. If you're including like Jigsaw and like what are the other ones that was like a spinoff or like a prequel to the first or second movie,
Too many.
it's not that bad. But honestly, I think it'll be
Not
fine.
that I don't watch them. I can't talk shit because I still watch the Saw movies, but there's too many. There's
Yeah.
so many
I
of
feel
them.
that
Just
way
stop
about.
now.
We know as much as I love Star Wars. I think there's too many Star Wars movies.
We should have stopped at the last trilogy. We shouldn't have gone, or not this trilogy, but the one from
Yeah,
the
I
early
get
2000s.
less excited the more stuff that
See,
comes
I
out.
loved the more recent. I loved the most recent. I'm not.
can't
Don't
do
shake
it.
your head.
I can't
Not
do
in
it.
comparison. I love them independently, but I just think there's too much. I can't keep up with the lore. I don't remember half these people's names.
Yeah.
I have friends,
feel that.
Bryce and Mark, who are so deep into Star Wars lore. They bring stuff up to me. They're like, "You don't know about that?" I'm like, "It was in the movies."
Bitch, no.
Was it in the movies? No? Okay, you lost me. There's TV shows. There's spin-off TV shows of a TV show.
Yep.
I'm lost.
I mean,
I love The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Where's the camera angle? I can't do that. There we go.
yeah,
It's gonna win
I
forever.
love The Mandalorian.
I love this
I love
one
The
right
Mandalorian.
here.
I have an entire shelf of Mandalorian and Grogu things.
There's just
Bro,
a lot.
I mean, like,
there's so many stormtroopers and whatever they're called if they're not a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Help me.
Oh, you mean like the Bad
I'm just
Batch?
a girl.
Are you talking about like the Bad Batch?
I can't keep up. I couldn't watch the Bad Batch. I got confused. Who the fuck is that?
It's a group of disfigures. Like all the stormtroopers are all just clones.
Yeah, I know.
Saw that.
I
So,
saw it. I
I
watched
thought
it,
when I
then
saw that
I'm
on Disney, it said
But
bad
like
bitch.
they're all
much.
clones that have imperfections, and
I
so
know.
like they became like the Bad Batch, and they're also
Yeah.
like the toughest stormtroopers out of like the whole. It's like Halo
I know.
ODST. It's like the ODST troopers. They're fucking cool.
I watched it, but that doesn't make the vast universe of how many different kinds of fucking people are out there. No, I've gone too far.
I feel
My
that.
only problems with the newer trilogy is that I don't like the characters of the new trilogy. I don't like Ren.
I do.
I don't like her.
I do like Ren.
Ray.
Ray, sorry, I said Ren.
Not-
I don't like Ray.
There's Ray and Ren. There's Ray
Kylo
and
Ren.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren is cool. I have no problem with Kylo Ren as like him when he puts his helmet on. Once he takes it off and he's just Adam Driver in a cape, you lose me. But like
They gave him good character development.
they did. They gave him good character development.
And that's what I loved about the movies is they gave him such a good character development because we saw that character development from Anakin going from light, going from the Force to the Sith. Well, then we have that alternate
Sith, yeah.
of Sith to the Force because of where he was brought in.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he killed Han Solo.
Yeah.
And then I made myself depressed.
It is a
I just
very
remember
sad
that
moment.
scene.
Yeah, it is a very sad moment.
Han Solo was my
I
favorite
cannot get
character.
Chewie's cry out of my hair, out of my head. The moment that Chewie starts crying hurts, and especially whenever they go back and they talk about Princess Leia, and they're like, "Where's Leia? Where did she go? Where is she at? We got to tell her the good news." And then they look at him and go, "She didn't make it." And then Chewie gets down on his knees and just fucking cries to the heavens. It is so hard. Like, shout out to Chewbacca for being one of the best characters ever because he literally doesn't have to say a single fucking word and he can convey every bit of emotion and you feel it.
Oh, yeah.
You feel it every bit of the way. You
That's
just
like-
feel so distraught.
What's his name? Hodor from Game
Hold
of
it.
Thrones.
Oh, man, don't even bring that up. That still is so depressing. That was one of the biggest turnarounds for me. 'Cause I'm like,
Hodor.
bro.
You know what would be a great thing to bring up right now? Song of the Week.
Yeah.
I'm going to cry if we keep talking. So I think Song of the Week is a great time to bring that up.
I mean, I guess if you say so.
I'm going to cry. I almost cried when you said Leia, so
One more note on that last trilogy though.
Hodor.
I hated that they brought Palpatine back for the big villain.
Okay.
That was my biggest gripe with that series was like we had so many cool concepts we could have done for a new villain or villains that we hadn't seen yet on the big screen, and yet we just revived Palpatine and I
find
was
what
like,
you
eh.
love, keep it, and run with it.
I
And
was
if
like,
you can't, then you don't
nah.
like it.
That's why I stopped giving a shit about the movies. I was just like, I'll try to tune into the shows, but if they start to get as convoluted, like the Boba Fett series,
There's too
not
many
good.
shows.
The Boba Fett series was not good, and I love Boba Fett. Great character. They butchered him in the new series, so we'll just have to see how Star Wars goes. I still didn't watch the last season of Mandalorian. I still got to go back and do that, but we'll just have to see what the future holds for that. They were supposed to be doing a series that predates all of the shit that's happened in the movies, and we haven't even got that yet. I would have loved that because it's supposed to be about like the Old Republic, and we never got it. But we have a topic that we do every week at the end of the episode, and it is called the Song of the Week. Blue, 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 blue. It is the wonderful time of the week where we give you song recommendations based off of stuff that we've been listening to this week. They are old, new, somewhere in between. They might be something that you already know about. It might be something that you've never heard of. But one way or another, they are all getting thrown into a playlist that we have on Spotify. Like I said about those links in the description below, at the beginning of the episode, one of those links is the Spotify link to that playlist. So if you want to be up to date with all the stuff that we have brought up in Song of the Week, they are all right there for your wonderful listening pleasure. So by all means, go check those out. We always do a community song of the week, so if you want to be a part of the community song of the week, leave it down in the comment section below, or we can make another tab in the Discord
I was supposed to do that.
We can
It
make
was on my
another
to-do
tab.
list. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Discord, Facebook, Instagram. You can message one of us.
Yeah,
You can message
literally.
Facebook group if you want. Whatever you want.
anything. When you
Whatever you got.
see the link for the YouTube video posted on Facebook, you can go in the comment section right underneath that and leave Song of the Week recommendations, and it will be put in the queue for Song of the Week. Like, you might not hear that next week, but it'll definitely get brought up. don't get it twisted. We love you guys' input and we love hearing you guys' musical choices and options. So we will definitely bring them up. So definitely leave those comments for your songs of the week. I believe we do have a community song of the week.
Yep, Scott gave us one. His was "Words Are Worthless" by Sleep Theory.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I've
He's
heard
been
that
heavy
one.
on Sleep Theory. He
don't think I've
has
heard
been
that
very
one.
heavy on Sleep Theory. So I'm not
Oh,
surprised
yeah.
by that one.
I would have to
But
check it out, honestly.
I'll have to listen to it. I probably heard it with him, but I don't.
My song of the week changed drastically because when I thought I came in, I thought I was going to be putting on a Kevin Gates one until I pulled up like damn near into the driveway, and then there was a completely different song that came on, and I was like, you know what? I like this song. So instead of Kevin Gates, I got You on My Mind by NF. It's kind of a sad song, but it's a fucking dope ass song.
It's a
I love
banger.
it. I love NF.
That's a banger. That's a banger. Brittany, what did you have for your song of the week?
Her face.
Island in the Sun by Weezer.
Oh, that's such a good song.
When I told you
This is such
I
a
went
big
to Seven
difference.
Brew and I was on my way out and I have my drink. I have my favorite, the
fucking love
Nightshade, and that comes on my Spotify just in my like songs, and I'm like, everything's it's a good day. Like everything's gonna be
It's a
fine.
good song.
Yeah, I heard it when I first heard it. It was in Aquamarine.
Yep.
Man.
Oh my god, I love that movie so much.
That's why I love that
I
song so
fucking
much
love that
because I
movie.
love that movie. I was obsessed
that a
with
Disney
it. And
film?
What?
Is that a Disney
No.
film?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. I thought it was, you said Aquamarine, and I was
Such a
thinking
good
mermaids for
fucking-
some reason.
H2O.
JoJo in it. And
H2O is what you're thinking of
Yes.
because that's the more popular
I legit
one.
was thinking
No.
H2O. I was like,
You're thinking of
This is
H2O, but
nope. This is a phenomenal
that
movie.
one was about
first
the
of
girls
all.
that turn into mermaids,
she
right?
said, "I love your
H2O
earrings."
was.
She
Yeah.
said, "Thanks, they're starfish. They give me compliments all day." You're so beautiful. I'm like, I love that movie.
I want to go out to a buoy and go get fucking starfish earrings.
That's so cute.
You know me and earrings.
That
I
is
love starfish
such a good
earrings.
movie,
so.
dude.
That's a great song pick. I
Anyways.
do love Weezer.
That's good shit. That's
Thank
not
you.
what I expected.
No, I wasn't either, but I do love Weezer. I might
Sad
honestly listen
shit,
to that
and
on the
then
way
here comes
home.
Brittany.
And I am the complete opposite end of the spectrum
Oh
here.
god, yeah. What do you got?
I have got Across the Nation by the Union Underground. And for the people who know,
Wow.
for the people who know, this was the intro for, I believe, SmackDown back in the early 2000s. So when you would watch WWE back in the early 2000s, both Raw and SmackDown. Oh no, this was Raw's. This was Raw's. Because SmackDown's was Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. I will always remember that. It was Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, and then it had Jeff Hardy fucking jumping off the
love that
top
song.
rope for that fucking drop whenever he did. It was so good. But Across the Nation, literally when you turned it on, the moment that it hit, you were getting more and more geared up for that episode of Raw. And it's the same thing when you have an anime that has a really good intro, it like gets you in the mood to watch that fucking anime. That's how this was. You heard this and you were just like, you're in your room just beating the shit out of your pillow, like recreating the finishers that you're seeing on the TV. You're just giving your pillow a good like sweet chin music and kick the shit out of it. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Oh, it's so good.
If I tried to do any variation of Sweet Chin music right now, I'd pull a muscle. So
You know, hey,
I'm so serious. I would too.
I mean, I don't know. Shawn Michaels was able to do it doped out of his mind at the age of 40.
okay, well, I'm any day now going to be disabled. So let's not
Same.
expedite that process.
Same.
Jesus
But
Christ.
yeah, those are good musical choices. Those are some damn
Dark
good musical
times.
choices.
This is wild.
We love the variety. That's what this playlist is about. Is a
Oh,
good
yeah.
variety of things that we love.
Oh
The
yeah,
whole
you
point
could
of
always
our
find
channel.
something here. You could always find something here to tickle your fancy. I guarantee you,
It'll
there's
be
something
something.
here. And if it's not one of these songs, it's definitely one of the songs on the playlist. There's a lot there. I always say it is the fucking Halloween candy bowl of music. That playlist is. It has just got so much different shit in
I
it.
say it every time. It's a fucking clusterfuck of music.
Yeah, it is tough. It is tough. Before I hand this over to Kiana, I do want to say, because I forgot to bring it up, shout out to Ozzy Osbourne. Yesterday was his final concert ever. We love you, Ozzy. We appreciate everything that you've done for the musical culture and the progression of heavy metal and metal in general.
I love
you
him
are
in
an icon.
Youngblood.
Yeah, very, very, very
It's
good.
great.
Very good performer. Very cool guy. Really wish I could have watched that live, but to hear him sing a little bit, I watched a clip of it before we came out here. He still sounds so fucking good. So shout out to Ozzy Osbourne. We love you a lot, and thank you once again for everything that you have done for musical culture, because you changed the game a lot. But Kiana, go ahead and tell them what they need to be doing at the end of this episode.
Sorry, I was judging Brittany.
Oh, what was she?
I have my
She's
nails
sitting
done and
over
I'm
there with her
infatuated.
nails going
I
like
have have little yin-yangs on my nails, and I was matching the lines. Blame a woman for being infatuated with something she did for herself.
I love you.
That ADHD is really killing you.
But they're so cool.
They are. I love you for it. It's
They're really
fine.
neat.
I
They're
don't know
really
what I would
neat.
do without you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, your family, your dogs, cats, birds. You got piggies, share it with your piggies. I don't care what
Show
you
me
got.
your guinea pigs.
If you got a ferret, throw it up in the air and then make it watch this episode.
They'll love it.
They love it.
Furry noodles, they're so cute. I
That
love
was
them. I
did
want
you
one
not
so
know
bad.
ferrets love being tossed?
No.
They are just.
They legit enjoy the piss out of it. They literally, you pick them up and just chuck them in the air. They have a
Like a
blast.
little noodle.
Yeah.
I love ferrets so
Little
much.
smelly noodles.
Use
Show us to
Beers
your pets.
5, all capital letters, Pokeshop Collectibles online. You get a 5% off discount. And then for all of your vaping needs, make sure you go to Soy City Vape. They are doing a lot of, like Brittany said earlier in the episode, a lot of giveaways, a lot of discounts,
Raspberry.
all kinds of stuff. If you
Yeah.
check out our Facebook, you'll be able to see everything. All the links below for Spotify audio only, Spotify Song of the Week, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Discord. Please.
Yes, join the Discord.
Please come and join our
Join the
Discord.
Discord.
Come and hang out with us. Come and talk with us. You can put whatever you want in there.
Go to the Q&A section and leave us a question
Yes, sir.
so that we can A it.
We are still on our way to 500 subscribers, so we can get our Ice Bass, me, Al, Aaron, and possibly Scott. Brittany will probably film it and laugh in the background.
Yes.
I don't do well with
Her
temperatures.
muscles are not meant for that.
Nope.
So
I
she
got
gets
bad
to
nerves.
just enjoy watching. It's fine.
We do now have a Song of the Week tab on our Discord.
Just
Happened
like
just
that.
now that it was supposed to happen last week.
And
I
just
apologize.
like that.
I was
Ball
waiting-
was dropped, but I
waiting
caught it
for it.
again.
Just
So-
like that, ladies and gentlemen. It is done. We are good. Anybody got anything else they want to say before I do the sign
I
out?
don't think so.
Tell your dog I said, and your cat I
Right.
said, psst, psst.
Yep.
That's about it. That's all I got for you.
Yep.
Rile your dogs
yep.
up for me.
Oh, yeah. Get them all riled up and tucker them out so that you can enjoy a nap for at least 3
And I
hours.
hope you guys had a wonderful fucking 4th of July.
Yeah, I hope you have all your digits.
Don't
I hope
blow
you
your
have all
face
your
off.
Yep. I hope you have all your digits. I hope you're all safe and I hope
4th of
you're all
July's
good.
over. Put
And
your
I
fireworks
swear
away.
to God, if come this coming week and there's still fireworks going off, I will fucking find you.
I will
I will light one off in your bed.
I will be Liam Neeson.
plague
I
on your
swear to
house.
God.
Plague on your house.
Plague on your house.
I hope that one corner of your floorboard is just sticking up just enough that your socket's caught on it.
Oh. Hear
And
ye,
you
hear
rip a
ye.
fucking hole in it too. Not
Plague
even
on
that it
your
just
house.
spread. Hole. I hope you get a hole in your favorite sock, you fucking
My
loser.
I
dogs are
hope-
tired of it.
I hope your grass dies overnight. I hope you wake up to a brown yard. You heathen.
Famine on your pot of tomatoes.
Hear ye, hear ye.
I hope your
This
tomatoes
household,
stop growing.
this household is a bunch of bitches. But yeah. I say it all the time. I say it every time, and I mean it every single time. But I love you. I'm glad you're here. Please make sure to come back and hang out with us, because without you, it's just not as fun, yo. Like, it's just not. This, like, harumph. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, wrong.
Like, if you're not here, what are you doing? You goofy bitch.
You look
Goofy
cuter.
fucking goober.
You look really cute in our comments.
And I'll tell you, if you come back, I'll stop calling your mom a whore. I'll just stop it. I'll just stop doing that. I'll just stop doing. I promise I will.
You better pinky promise.
I'm not
I don't
going.
know when that happened, so.
I'm not going to stop doing that. But just know, if you come back, there's a strong chance I will stop calling your mother a whore.
85%.
Like more like 50%. There's-
69.
It's a coin flip on whether or not I stop. It just really all depends on if you come back consistently or not. The more
Heads
and
or
more you
tails,
come
bitch.
back, the less I talk about your mother. So please make sure to come back here so that the whole town doesn't believe that your mother is a whore. Please. I really don't want them to feel that way about your mom when she goes to Walmart or Aldi's. But please come back and hang out with us. We love you guys. We love having you guys around. We love having you in the comment section and chilling with us when we're on the Twitch streams and everything like that. Expedition 33 coming from me this week. Maybe
Me
even
too,
Kiana.
at some point,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be starting that here this
I
week.
did
Maybe
put
even
that on my
starting in
PC.
tonight after our little birthday party that we have to go to for special little somebody. So maybe some Expedition 33 that not Kiana, but somebody close to Kiana, very close to Kiana. Kiana's birthday's coming up
The
here
group
soon.
niece.
Kiana's
Yo, I
birthday's coming
forgot
up
my
here
birthday was even coming up.
Oh,
I didn't even
sorry.
front. Bryson texted me. He goes, "What are we doing for your birthday?" And I was like, "Shit, when the fuck is my birthday?"
soon. SummerSlam.
August 1st.
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
Same day.
It's a Friday.
It's the same time as last time. Oh, no,
So
then it won't be that day. It'll be on, what,
It'll be
Saturday. So it'll be the
second.
next day. Okay.
So we get to come in Sunday morning, all bright and shiny, and talk about how much fun we had for your birthday. Because we're going to have a birthday party, whether you like it or not.
Yep.
Well, then you might want to talk to Bryson because he talked about a weekend of doing something. So
Okay. That's fair too. If he wants to do that.
message him or talk to him today.
Well,
whenever.
okay, I digress. You'll have something to do for your birthday, whether you like it or not.
He won't tell me. He just told me to pick, and I'm
If
like,
he
I'm
wants
not
to go out of
picking
town,
shit.
then that is your right as a couple to do.
I mean, hey, that's
ask,
it.
ask him today because I
That's
don't
your
fucking
thing.
know.
Make sure you send your happy birthdays and everything when it gets closer to Kiana's birthday. Go ahead
August
and drop
1st.
happy birthday
Happy birthday, Juniper, for my lovely little gremlin.
Yeah,
of a
drop that in the
niece.
comments section. Happy birthday, Juniper. Little Stinky.
I am fucking
Love her. Love her. She's one of the most adorable childrens to ever children.
She's such
Can't
a
wait to go
gremlin.
celebrate her today.
Oh yeah, can't wait to get some cake and watch a little baby be excited because of
They
it.
won't know until after she opens it. I got her a Bluey camera. I'm fucking psyched.
Oh, man.
She loves Bluey everything.
Oh man, it's hard to not like Bluey. Even as a grown adult, it's hard to not like Bluey.
I get caught watching Bluey. I
Yeah.
can't even front.
It's good. It's
When I'm
good.
sitting there with her, I'm like,
I'll watch
Good
that.
show. I
And
love
if
fucking
you
Bluey.
like Bluey, come on back to this podcast. Because I mean,
I'm talking
hey,
about Bluey.
we're kind of like, no, we're not. We're not like Bluey, but
No.
you can still enjoy us like you would enjoy Bluey. So definitely come on back. Definitely come hang out with us because we love you guys and we definitely want you to be a part of this big family that we're trying to conjure up here. We're trying to have this big family across the world of just beautiful bearded
Everywhere.
people, just beautiful people that are also bearded. Like, why not? That's the whole thing.
or not bearded.
Or not bearded. You can be a naked face motherfucker. We'll still love you. We'll still love you. Just make sure if we do any live events that you put deodorant on, because I stated the other day in the group chat, if you come up to us and you don't have deodorant on and you stink at a con, I will be the first to point you out. Don't test my patience. If you come up smelling like 20 cans of fucking dick shit, I will be pissed. Yeah. But I love you guys. I hope to see you back again. This has been a wonderful episode of Beauty and the Beards, and we will see you on the next one.
Peace out, homies.
Bye.
Bye, guys.